niggas ain't scared. Slide through. A lot of niggas ain't scared. Slide through.
What's good, everybody? It's your man Chris back in here for another episode of the Slide Thru. And we back.
This ain't just another episode. This is episode number 1 of the new season, man.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
You should have been playing bass. Welcome back. Welcome back.
That nigga was dancing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Coming back from preaching.
Yeah.
Nigga just preached the gospel. Now he back in the streets.
Hey.
I mean, you gotta go get some new material, you know?
I'm saying,
Come back to it. Hey, I seen this.
But when he came back to the streets, he did.
It's like he came back and then he went back to preaching, then he went back to the streets.
But see, though, he didn't cuss,
Mason
though, when he
Bethel.
came back, you know, he tried to
No, he didn't at first.
Yeah, at first.
I mean, but
they got mad shit about his ass. Fuck y'all, man.
Yeah, he went back
what's
in.
really the bad thing about it? I mean, it's just a word. Like, what's I never really
It's
understood
the
why
swearing.
it's considered.
Swearing. It's a swear.
I guess it's the
Oh,
image that
okay,
goes
look,
along with.
Now, wait.
I just don't understand
Hell is a cuss word, so people put it. But damn, that's a place you can go. Like I tell people all the time.
Why
Hell,
is the swear though?
damn,
I just don't
ass,
get it.
shit. That's all things that you can describe.
Those are adjectives.
Those are something you can describe.
Yeah.
You gotta take a shit, or other words, doo doo. They go, everybody has an ass or a butt. Damn, and they ain't even got to be a damn because you got the Hoover Dam, and they just added an N on it. So, like,
Yeah, I mean,
hell, that's the place you can go.
It's just
Then
swear
what's a
words.
cuss word?
Motherfucker. But that's describing somebody. So,
No, this nigga
I don't really see them.
So
I don't
wait,
wait, but
it's a
I'll see.
word?
So then, how about fuck? But that's something that you can do as well. So how's that a cuss word? Because
No,
fuck,
man.
sex, same
Look,
difference. Just two different words.
I wasn't good enough.
Ass
in-
is a-
I
is
wasn't
an
good
animal.
enough in English to
Bitch is
write
an
a
animal.
dictionary.
Yep, female down. Or
I
any
didn't even know the
female
normal
animal at
dictionary.
that for that aspect if they want to put it.
Man,
I mean, humans are animals, so
But that bitch is a female, so
I know that's what I'm saying. It lines up.
look, man.
It actually.
Hey.
So I'm just saying.
I don't
hell,
know why they hated on
Y'all
things
take
like
that
that.
up with King James and Webster. I don't know neither
I
one of them
can't take it
niggas.
over
I
neither one of
don't
them.
know.
Them motherfuckers ain't here.
Yeah.
He used the word.
Yeah.
I
King
don't
James
know.
was kind of weird anyway. So.
Yeah, he was. But, I mean,
I ain't trusting nothing that motherfucker.
See,
had to
that's
say.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna venture all of it. I mean, it's just
Yeah, he was.
I look at stuff a lot differently now, man. Like I just feel like I've been lied to my whole life. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like everything that we've been taught, you just learned
They
it
adjusted the
because you
truth.
had to learn it. It was like, hey, there's gonna be a test on this. You had no choice but to learn it.
You know when I figured that part out of life. You know when I figured that shit out, when I found out Santa Claus wasn't real. When I found that part out, I was like, "What the fuck else have they been lying to me about?"
I mean,
That's
it's
what he
just-
picked.
it's
Nah,
just-
that wasn't
No,
it.
my thing was a tooth fairy though. Cause damn, I'm
yeah, all that shit.
Like,
Mine
just
wasn't even that.
Ma, what you hold up? You taking my damn tooth?
Mine went deeper. Mine was milk. I had to lie and tell niggas I was allergic to milk when really milk didn't do a body good. It never was good for our asses. It was a government ploy to get us to do some shit. Milk ain't good for you. It is not.
I mean,
Only
but-
milk is good for is your mama's milk.
But see, this is the thought. Like,
No.
So at this point,
It was
what
a lie.
is- I mean, this is what I learned
But I
over the
believe-
past 41 years of my life. That all the food that I grew up eating is no longer good for me.
It never was.
I mean, you got people that if you don't grow the vegetables the right way, they put pesticides on that, so you're getting killed by that too. So it's like,
What's real?
What am I supposed to do?
What is really
Like,
real?
you know, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Water's not natural anymore unless you get it from the stream your actual self. Because you know they do all kinds of shit to it.
Yep.
Yeah, if you, it's a water. If you drink the regular water, it actually is.
You
worse
know,
for
all of that goes is just because it's purchase power. That's all it is.
I mean,
It makes it.
But
It's
still,
about money.
It's about
Yeah,
money. It's
pretty
purchase
much.
power. Because if I can make this water last longer on the shelf, I get my money off the shit. It's less waste. My overhead is cut down.
Still waste
So
it
that's
anyway.
what they do. That's why when you get food and shit, that's all it is. Your mama, your grandma, and them, like back in the day, them niggas was all natural. We ain't there. We ain't there. We too busy. Our life too. They make it like our life is too busy to focus on those things when it really isn't.
Yes.
Like we got work 24 hours a day. No, you don't. I mean, at the end of the day, they grew crops as a job back in the day.
Ain't nobody do that. They want it fast. Here, hurry up, get the hell out of my face.
And that'd be a lot of
they
the
make
difference.
you think you got to do that.
I
You know
mean,
why
bro,
they make
this
you
is
think
fine.
you got to do that? Because they make you think you got to get on the hamster wheel and make that money. Because you got to make money for them. It's all money.
Nobody does research. That's my thing. Nobody's gonna go back. Like, I kid you not. I was watching a Panthers football game, and they gave Luke Kuechly a sack, and he was just standing by the quarterback. The other person sacked. I was like, that goes for a sack. I was like, so are these stats right? Because ain't nobody go. You can't go stat check. You know, take all of these triple doubles or whatnot. Ain't nobody watching the game.
Well, you know,
Oh, yep, that's right.
you know, supposedly that I forget when they started this, but the stat corrections started because of stuff like that. Because matter of fact, it was when fantasy football hit a peak. You know what I'm saying? That's when the stat correction started coming because it was a lot of money involved with that shit. So you would see the points start to fluctuate. So it was like, oh, okay, I got such and such. And then the next day you go look. It's like, wait a minute. So-and-so had this many points.
45 points yesterday.
Yeah, so they done took a, like you said, they done took a sack away, somebody interception, and 2 tackles or some shit. It's like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everything agenda.
What's real?
Nothing. At the end of the
I
day,
wake up every morning.
see, y'all getting into like philosophical shit. Because at the end of the day, human existence, we don't know. It's like, it's weird. That's why I don't feel like getting in the uproar about shit. Because at the end of the day, all this shit is trivial. Because you believe that's true, then that's true to you. What I believe, it's just, and then you're going to end up arguing and going in a circle.
Well, we're going to talk about something like that toward the end of the show because it's some shit that's going on in the world right now that's kind of leaning towards all that, dealing with the AI and all that shit. So we're going to kind of talk about that today a little bit too.
There, keeping everybody in here to the end of the show.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, shit, what's been going on, man? We done just cruised through the holidays and first of the year and everything. How was your holiday, man?
All right, man.
Yeah.
I got laid off, though.
Yeah.
Pissed me off for a little bit.
You starting like that?
Yeah. I had to get it off my chest, man.
Hey, I feel you.
They pissed me off. I got laid off. But holidays was cool, though. Shit. Spent it with family, spent it with my girl. Took some family pictures.
Okay.
Did all that. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I got a new job, though. God bless me.
That's what's up.
I'm
Yes,
back.
sir.
You know
Bet
what
you,
I'm saying?
Mark.
I mean, it's just days, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, don't get it twisted. I enjoy spending time with the fam and everything, but
Come on, come
you know,
I seen you played on the holidays. This nigga was grubbing.
hey, yeah, that's always that's always gonna happen.
The nigga
But,
was grubbing. That play was stat high.
anytime we get together, you know, we gonna eat. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's time to change stuff. I'm gonna start volunteering on holidays. I think, man, like the whole, like, I done lost the spirit of just what it's supposed to be like. So
Yeah. Kind of going back to what we was talking about in the beginning, like how it is and how we thought it was for so long, and now it's like,
it's like, I don't know. It might be me. You could be taking it for granted, but I mean, I ain't saying you got to get around people that got less to understand what you have. You should always understand that, but I don't know. It's just something's lost in it.
I feel that.
Same spirit.
Yeah. I be telling people, well, I have been for a few years, like, I don't like Christmas, or I don't dislike Christmas. I like what it's supposed to stand for. But what it really is, I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with the all the monetization and just all that bullshit. Like, it's all about money. That's what they pushing. And it's like, it's at the core of it, it's supposed to be about being with your family, giving instead of receiving, love and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is far from that. So I get what you're saying when you say you kind of want to get back to that, because
we was like that this year at my house. Cause shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, nobody really had no money for nothing. I'm saying we had it, but we didn't have it. If that makes sense.
Nah, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, you
We
just got
still-
done with your wedding and all that. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
You know what I mean? Hell, it was like, damn, hey, we ain't necessarily get y'all anything, but we gonna get y'all something. Cause damn, anytime you ask, hey, I need
what I'm talking about. That's
I
the
need
pressure.
this. I need this. Okay, well, 90% of the time you get it. If you don't get it right then, you might get it the next time that we get paid, whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
But it's all to say, I mean, I don't have kids, but I can just remember back in school, you go back to school, what'd you get for Christmas? You know, you always quizzed on it. I mean, and the last thing you want your kids to do to go to school is
oh, I ain't getting
not
nothing.
have you're right. You don't want it. What you mean? I be like, so it's crazy.
So, but I'm saying, like, they understood. I'm saying, hell, they did get something. You know, got them just little, like, gifts as far as, like, stocking stuff and shit like that. But big shit, we didn't really do that because, like I said, we had just got married, did all that. So, hell, it was kind of rough, you know what I mean? Trying to get everything squared away, still making sure we could pay the bills, take care of this, take care of that.
Real life, man.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, you know what I mean? Hey, Christmas was still fun because we had, you know, fun, play games, did stuff family-wise, but there just wasn't no...
Like y'all was there with each other and
Yeah.
enjoying each other, which is what the fuck this shit is supposed to be about.
Exactly.
Like we used to play games. I remember, man. We used to play. You remember the game Encore? Man, we used to get together and it used to be so fun. But now it's just, you know,
Man, I think it's-
everybody just
And then,
get
too,
together,
yeah,
I think it's just, you know, I know as I got older, it's just, it's a refocus thing with it.
task.
It ain't even, a task. It's just, I don't know, like holidays, I take them for what they are. I like them because I do get to see Mark and my Aunt Midge and all of us be together on my other side of the family, my Aunt Mary and them. Like, I love it because of that, you know, but I get what everybody's saying, but it's just the world we live in, bro. Like, it was always a commercialization thing. Any holiday that we had was commercialized.
St. Patrick's Day is not really that.
Yes, that shit's
They have
fun.
anything
Word.
green, but you don't really see people
But that
buy.
ain't even us, though.
Exactly.
That ain't even
But
that's
we be
For
out there though.
instance-
But what? We be getting them drinks.
that's what I'm saying. It's made to make money. Just like Cinco de Mayo. That ain't their Independence Day. America made that shit up.
Just for the
For money.
for the money.
Hey, but Cinco de Mayo be fun though.
See?
They be like, hey, shit, let's go ahead and get it in.
It is fun. But
But every holiday just is
it's just
it's about
all
money
crooked.
and they get away from what the shit really be
Holidays
about.
are like recess from work, man.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's
But see,
pretty
though,
much-
that's the thing,
that's-
though. Like, certain
that's
holidays
recess.
we can
Field
get the
day.
recess from because we don't have to work.
And that's
Like-
all people give a fuck
For like
about.
Valentine's
It's just
Day.
like going outside when you at school. Hey, recess, yes, thank you.
But I'm saying, like, Valentine's Day, the holiday
been
is coming up
programmed.
now. I'm saying,
yeah, you know,
we
that's
still got to
full
work. That ain't like a day where your job is going to let you be off. Unless that's one of your days off. I'm saying, like, I'm talking about.
Man, like what you just said, it just sound like slavery, man.
But I'm just saying, that's what
It
it
did
pretty much
sound like
is. I'm saying, okay, the only holidays that they the only holidays that they care about where your job is gonna give you off. It's Christmas,
Thanksgiving.
no, Memorial Day, Independence, and then Thanksgiving. Really, and Easter. 5 really holidays. But damn, hey, you got to exclude fucking Thanksgiving and Christmas because damn, that's really not a holiday. That's national. Like, that's something that everybody celebrates. But you might not celebrate Independence Day. You might not celebrate Memorial Day. You might not celebrate Easter. So
But they
those
don't
are 3
observe this,
holidays
yeah.
that you might not celebrate, but they give it to you off because that's just.
It's money. It's got the money.
So I'm just saying, like,
Look, man. That's why I be like, all right, this world, it ain't no you. That's why I don't know. I be thinking people think I'm a pessimist, but shit, we control. Hell, it is what it is, niggas. You gonna live anyways. What you gonna do? Off yourself? Shit, no.
I ain't doing all that.
You gonna live through it. Just understand what it is. And
But
it
I ain't got to participate in it, though.
No, you don't. You don't. No one has to.
Yeah.
But you're going to just because.
That's because you programmed. We are programmed.
What D.L. Hughley say?
It's okay.
He said,
I'm doing it because this is for my lady. So Valentine's Day anyway. That's what my
Thank
wife-
you. I don't have one.
Mark ain't got to worry about it.
No, you
I'm
don't.
saying if you don't, but at the same time he do because he might want to get his mama
mama something.
or
He will.
sisters or. I'm just saying, you ain't got to buy them nothing expensive. Like you can buy your mama a card, some
The
roses.
holidays, man.
You see what I'm
What's your
saying?
rule about now? You get your mama and your sister something?
Well, see, it ain't nothing big. You don't have to, but I'm
You don't
saying
got to.
that's just catered to a woman.
Yeah. No
I
comment.
mean, look, man.
I think I'm feeling like this nigga's feeling over here because like,
It's one of the like.
And I
it's
use-
just.
Well, it's a program. You're programmed up.
But
ain't
that's
programmed.
the thing. Like
Yes, he is.
when you wake up and you realize you programmed, everything is like.
That's what the Truman showed.
See.
You are.
I ain't programmed, and I'm gonna say that
Okay.
because I buy my woman
been
something
programmed
every
since-
day. It don't matter what it
been
is.
programmed since
I
school.
buy her some flowers just
Yeah.
because I'm trying to show her I love her. So I ain't got to get her shit for Valentine's Day. She know I love her. I get her something any day of the week
Well, why you doing it?
because I want to.
Why you want to?
Because I'm saying this is the love day. It ain't programming. I'm
There
saying
ain't no love day.
I
Every
can love
day.
her
You
today.
say every day
I
is
just
love
bought.
day.
I just bought her something yesterday because it was her birthday.
I know. That's why I'm
I
saying.
just
Well,
bought
why
her
do you
something
feel the need to have to do it on Valentine's Day?
Because I'm saying that's just they say love day, but I love every
It's
day.
because everybody else is looking at you
Okay.
on that day, be like, "Oh, you ain't do nothing for your girl."
Shit, I'm programmed.
I'm saying, hell, I can buy her flowers Monday. I ain't got to get her nothing for Tuesday since it's Valentine's Day. I can get it to her for Monday. That's the 13th. But I'm just saying, that's just something I do because I follow the trend. I ain't programmed to do it because I can buy her flowers every day of the week, all year long.
Well, to follow a trend is programmed.
How is that programmed?
Because you following the. I mean, you. It's like when you think of a program, you are. It's like a plan. You following the program. That's all. I mean,
No, he
It's
said
like the
I'm
script.
programmed. I'm not programmed. I'm just,
everybody's programmed, man.
so you programmed?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am. But I mean,
that's like the
It's-
unfortunate side
right,
of it because
you can't not be like, even if you say you don't want to be programmed, you're programming yourself not to be. I mean, all of it is really just a play on the same, doing the everyday habits. Like if you're trying to break the program, you have to create a program to break. I mean, it's just a word. Is it? It has no meaning. It's just how you
So
structure
like, I just
everything.
broke myself from programming because I quit smoking.
Yeah, you had to follow a set of rules in order to do it. So you had to program habits to be able to
But
stop.
there's no set of rules for me to stop. I'm saying I just stopped because I wanted to. Nobody told me to.
You probably go through rules. You may not realize you got a program, but you have to, in your mind, every so often, you got to be like, okay, I can't do this. I got to find something else to do other than this. Like you can't just stop and not have something to fill that void. Because that's when you normally fall back into that same thing.
No, I don't have nothing to fill the void because the only void it would still be smoking. I'm saying I hadn't picked anything up. Oh, hold on. Oh. I hadn't picked anything up to exchange that from smoking. I'm saying the first time I did, I took into like candy, gum. I'm saying, but now I'm like, I don't need any of that because I'm doing it because this is something I want to do. And like you said, since it's programming, I'm deprogramming myself to take that void and put something else in its place. I'm saying, so now I deal with it.
I think.
Because like I said, I ain't picked up nothing else. Because like I said, the first time I did actually quit smoking, I took into candy and gum and all kinds of shit like that. Now it's just like, I got to focus my mind on not doing that because, like you said, then that would be considered programming. So I just deprogram myself from smoking to I don't have anything else.
But that's important. Like that's why I always say, like, just acknowledge that you program, then you can deprogram yourself. Because if you never acknowledge, like, all right, I got a problem. This is a problem. Now I have to find a way to fix it. If I don't never acknowledge it, that's why I try my best. Cause I be like, shit, yep, got a problem. That is what it is, but I gotta fix it. Cause I don't want to be Because when you don't acknowledge it, you'll walk through life and just feel like, it's just a norm, and it's not. You don't have to be that way. It don't have to be like that. That's why I look at the media like we got now and shit like that, and I just be like, well, like social media and all that shit, I be like, it's just this. It's programming.
It's funny
and
at the same time.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's just like,
but we got to break away from it. Like,
I'll give you an example of it.
It might not.
We was talking about making budgets and all that recently. I had the same issue, and it was like, I could say I wasn't programmed to spend money, but I was, because in my mind it was like I work for this money. I go to work every day, spend my time at work. I deserve to spend this money on myself. I deserve to go buy this. I deserve these shoes. I deserve this drink or whatever. So I'm going to spend this money and do that. I was programming. That shit had been programmed into me for years, watching other people do the shit. Watching my parents do it, watching, family do it, or people on TV do it. So I'm like, all right, well, shit, it's okay to do that shit. I'm going to do that shit too when I get me a job and get me some money. And after a while, you start looking and like, damn, I done spent this much money on shoes. I done spent this much money on blacks and cigarettes. And I done went to the club 6 times in the last week. And I done spent it. God damn, where the fuck is all my money at? Nigga, I got a problem.
And when I realized that.
And I had to quit that shit.
I realized that once I got laid off, and I'm just like, nigga,
I'm broke.
I'm broke as fuck. I
was buying this, and this.
I was like, Ron, they ain't sent me my damn unemployment. And then when it came in, I was like, it's $300.
the needs took precedent over the want.
And so when I figured out that $315 lasts me
A long time.
weeks than that damn $55,000 a year job. I'm like, I get my check, and then after about 1.5 weeks, it's like, damn, this doesn't go to
money.
I still got residual from my $300 something dollars. I'm like, and it's
What was
funny.
I spending my money on?
That's the thing, and I had an epiphany, y'all, walking to a store. I'm like, shit. It ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to budget. It's you gotta want it. You gotta want it. Cause I was like, basically, all I gotta do is cut back on shit. I don't need everything, but I just feel like I need it. I really don't. Like, do I need 1,200 streaming services when I don't watch TV as much as I think I do? Really, the only thing I want to watch is sports and movies. Sometime I could get movies I want.
You know why we end up with them shit? Well, what if something comes on this channel and I can't watch? Right. And then it's like...
So we use Black Panther because Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Black Panther 2 is on Disney Plus, but they're going to be like, fuck, I ain't got Disney Plus, but I want to see it. So I'm going to get it. But then I don't want it no more, so then I gotta cancel it. But then there goes something else come on.
What if something else come on, then I want to see, because they be doing that.
Yeah.
It's for me, it was all about not saying that I can't buy it, just understanding the trade-off. It's like, okay, this $50 can pay for this. Which one do you want more? You know what I'm saying? It's not saying I was like, okay,
So
I want to sacrifice
things.
Yeah, it's like, hey, if I want these shoes, that means, okay, all of these times I went out to eat, that's gonna take up that. It's like $100 can either be 10 value meals or this.
One night
you gonna pick?
One day at Ruth Chris or
it's
some
like,
shit.
Hey, I can go spend $100 on groceries, or I can get 10 meals, and that's only 10 days out of the week. You know what I'm saying? It's like which one makes more sense? If
you make that choice, because I used to be bad about it, I got good at it after a while. I'll be like, well, that freezer ain't gonna be full this week. Buy these shoes. I'm like, I'm finna go hit up this spot, that spot, get a little dollar something here. Might go to a dollar store and get a. It's like you said, it's just a balance. And
once you know what the value of that thing you had, he was like, because the biggest thing, man, like, and it's budgets to me are difficult because you actually be in it and you realize you're not as disciplined as what you thought you was. And you was like, do I really want it? Like, I'm like, you know, because everybody was like, ooh, I want millions. No, you don't. Guarantee you don't. Because when you see what type of work you got to put in to get it, you don't have the discipline right now to do what you really want.
Right.
That's why you don't have it. It's like you don't have it.
That be the main thing that it all boils down to is habit changing and discipline. That's really it. Like that's it. That success that you're looking for is just like changing your habits.
Why do you think discipline the man is so hard? It's like, because discipline is intertwined in religion, it's intertwined in everything. Mm-hmm. Because basically you deny that carnal want for certain shit. It's like that flesh or your skin, your body is telling, yeah, Mark, you know you need this this such and such. But your mind is, you know you don't. But this body want it. So it's like you fight yourself. I'm like, damn, nigga, it be times I be sitting in here, and Moran, though, not no more. Now, during COVID, this when I did. I'll be sitting here playing the video game, me like, nigga, I really don't need to put this $20 on the fucking card.
Mm-hmm.
It don't add up to shit.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be on the video game. Ain't getting me no money. Ain't fulfilling I ain't getting no food. I ain't getting fed off of it.
Right.
I ain't doing. But man, when me and Ron was in here, I'm like, Ron, how many packs you bought that? Boy, I bought a box of 50 today. I was like, yeah, I bought me about 20. Then I'm gonna go back and get some more later because I was scared to pay that 50. But it's like, it's crazy.
That's a habit.
It's a habit.
Well, that's
And
like
then
with me with the cigarette thing. You know what I mean? Hell, I want it because if I smoke, I ain't got to smoke. All right, just constantly back to back. But just say I'm in the mood where I'm like, fuck, they getting on my nerves. I can have me a cigarette and I'm calm, cool. But now I have to realize like it's a mind thing. I can stay calm and cool even though you piss me off. I don't need that cigarette to do that. I just need to reanalyze and think about, all right, well, this is going to be the consequence of me smoking, or this is going to be the consequence of me blowing up and cussing everybody out. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, okay, I just take it to where, okay, I just shake my head and don't say nothing. And then people be like, well, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm good. I'm just saying, I'm trying to analyze everything that's just went on.
Just need to take a minute.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
And I think once you get that in you, Ron, like, I think once man figure out, all right, I got discipline over this, I can do it for these other things in my life.
And see,
if I just focus on, like, because I admit, like, man, it's some things I'd quit and I just be like, damn, I really did stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it. Mm-hmm. But then there's them big mountains. Like, I look like right now, me and drinking, like, I want to calm it down. Right. I ain't say I won't stop, but I want to calm it down. But that's a mountain for me. Mm-hmm. So I look at it and I know I can do it.
But you don't want to.
I do want.
Do you?
But your body don't, because it's a chemical shit. I ain't gonna do. My therapist talked to me about it. Cause I asked one of them. It was like, how much you drink? I said, I drink me a drink every day. It ain't even. I don't get pissy drunk, but I drink. You know. She's like, yeah, for you to. She's like, if you can just cut down, you fine. But if you try to completely stop, your body just depends on it.
See, that was
like,
the thing with me though.
You can stop it, and I think that I hate it when she said that, because it's like you trying to tell me I can't stop some shit.
But like I said, I cold turkey.
I mean, because all they gonna do is like when somebody tell you can't stop, all they gonna say is, "I was like, so stop." They gonna challenge you. Are you gonna step up to the challenge?
Yeah,
Are you gonna do it for a week and be like, see, I did it for a week, but stopping is stopping.
Stop completely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stopping. It's not doing it for a week and be like, ooh, I started a habit. I can do this. No, you can't if you go back to it. You didn't do it. Like, no,
right.
The whole point of being to reprogram yourself. Sometimes you do. It's a start.
It's easy to say.
It's a start and stop thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. Because it incorporates discipline. You fighting against yourself.
Yeah.
You fight like it's weird. I'm like, that's the hardest thing when you talk about children and everything. Like, we gotta teach them discipline. You gotta, it takes discipline to do this. If you want to lose weight, if you want to do anything, it takes discipline. Why? Because like I said, my therapist like, your brain is programmed to choose the shortest path. Whatever you done adapted to, that's your shortest path. That's what you gonna choose.
Yep.
So you have to be programmed and then reprogram not to do that. So it takes.
See, that's what I'm saying. In the process of doing all that, like I said, you get
It's
to
hard.
a point to be like, okay, what makes me happy?
Yeah.
You throw that in there. You like, I mean, is this really? I mean, you start second guessing. Like, is this really a problem? I guess it is. Or why do I really want to stop? Like, what is it preventing me from being able to do? Like, you got to break it down to like the very
the pluses
bottom.
and
Is like
the negatives.
What like okay? What is this benefit? Is this health? I was like, okay, if you
Right.
break it down to health, all right, can't argue with that. You want to live long? Sure. I mean, it's no guarantee that you will just because you stop, but
Right.
you probably have a better chance, you
Right.
know, as far as, I guess, if you want to go with science. But at the same time, man, you just look at these things that people say, or you get on social media and you see these goals, and you was like, I mean, everybody shows you the picture when it's happy. Ain't nobody showing you the picture when they waking up struggling, sad, ready to cry.
Yeah, we always-
you don't see
You
that.
don't see the ugly.
Yeah.
You
don't
see the end
ugly
result.
part of
You
it. So
don't
you think
see-
like, oh, that's easy. I can. No, it's not.
You don't see the journey, you just see the destination. That's my thing. And that's why I always say with social media, I don't give a damn. Like, at the end of the day, you see this girl and this guy right here, they look happy as fuck. You don't know what it took to get there. And it's just like that in anything in life. That's why I be like, it takes work. Work. When you reprogramming yourself, when you're trying to break free of these things that's on you, it takes a lot of work. Because you pretty much fighting against yourself. You ain't
Yeah.
you ain't fighting against the next man.
But once you realize them habits and like you said, get to the core of it.
He's talking about, do I really want to do this every day?
Yeah.
I'm saying, not to cut you off, but like with me to doing the smoking, people's like, you can't do it cold turkey. Yes, you can. It's a mind thing.
I did it
Because I'm just saying, I had this girl before she got fired at my job. She quit, but she bought the patch, and I was like, well, why you gonna buy the patch? Because now the patch, it is not the same as you smoking a cigarette. It doesn't dispense out the nicotine like you do if you just smoke the cigarette. You getting that dispensed out because you got this whole patch on. And they ain't gonna say it every 5 minutes. They go, as long as you got this patch on for 8 hours, you getting that nicotine for straight 8 hours. Now you can smoke a cigarette and not, all right, you say it's 3 o'clock now, I smoke a cigarette because I'm on break, whatever, or I ate. Now you might not smoke another cigarette till 5, 6 o'clock. But you got this patch on and it's consistently giving you the nicotine. So therefore you was already programming yourself that you don't need this nicotine for a straight 8 hours, 9 hours, however long this patch work. You only might need it, say, out of a 24-hour day, 6 times. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I was like, so you really hurting yourself more than you helping yourself, because now this patch is just giving it to you.
To you constantly.
Giving it to you. And you like, why I feel so bad? Because you constantly get nicotine. That's all it is. It ain't like you put the patch on, you take it out. You put it on, you put it out. No, you wearing this patch for 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
And it's consistently giving it to you because your blood is running.
And
So
you
it's
know
consistently giving it to you. And she was like, I don't know why I keep getting sick. And that's why I'm telling you, getting too much of something that you wasn't getting a lot of. Like I said, you can smoke 3 cigarettes in an hour.
Yeah, your lungs ain't getting the hit no more, but your body's still taking that
Exactly.
nicotine hit.
And so she was like, well, I ain't understand that, but like I said,
You know what's weird? Like how we are set up, and that's why I say we all programmed with something. It's like how we set up. We could take bad stuff like nicotine, like alcohol, and create this need. Our body creates this need for it.
Right.
Just like you can be in a toxic ass relationship, family wise, woman wise, brother wise, or whatever, and it's so odd because you still will feel the need to want that, like your body, and we won't know it. It's just you just done come adapted to the fact of this some toxic ass shit, and I done lived in it.
Yep.
So your body just keeps taking it in till it just becomes dependent on it. That's how it is with drugs and shit. It's like shit. The shit ain't good for you, but if you try to get off of
it's
it,
a way of dealing with stuff that you don't want to face. That's pretty much. I mean, like you are trying. Like, okay, when you think about it, like if you in a toxic relationship, you come home. Girl get on your nerves or whatever, you're like, okay, how can I relax? I'm gonna go drink this. Yeah, boom, you start drinking. Then that becomes, the habit. You're like, okay, every time she do this, I'm gonna do this. Instead of dealing with, hey, can we sit down and talk? Because when I come home, you in my ear. Like, how can we get along? Because this is affecting me in a way that I don't want to pick up this bottle or whatnot. I mean, it's just, you got to face the issue head on. And I mean, everybody does it. It's like you said, you're going to find the easy way of like, okay, how can I not deal with this for whatever reason you don't want to face it? It's just, you got to, like I said, all of it is easy to say. You're like, oh, that sounds so easy. But when the problem come up,
I don't want to fuck with that today.
where's this Hennessy at?
Let me grab this bottle right quick.
All this feel like talking. Let me get out my face.
Let me get this. Let me get this bottle. Let me grab this cigarette. Whatever. You know what I'm
And
saying?
sometimes it should boil down to you really need to let that portion of it go, but you don't. I mean,
you want
sucks.
it. Yeah.
I mean, if your shoe don't fit, what you do? You go buy another shoe.
Nah, not always. So been a couple times in my life where she was too little, but I love the shoe, so I kept the shoe.
This nigga, that's what
Your feet hurting every time.
toes balled
Could
the
you
fuck
stand up as long as you could when they wouldn't? I like
You just
go
sit
walk.
there like this,
Nope.
boy. You just sit there.
But you was fly.
Find somewhere
You
to
was
sit
fly.
down. Toes be curled up in that
Toes in
motherfucker.
there crook walking.
Nigga, I done did it.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that was good. Let's switch gears real quick, man. Let's get into some of these because we done missed a lot of headlines over the last little
Get
bit.
some stupid shit. I want to get some stupid shit. We done got deep on talking about programming and deprogramming.
Yeah, we always go left and get deep.
Man, way
But that's what-
left. I was like, how are we talking
I
about
don't even
this?
remember how we got on that motherfucker.
What are we talking about?
That's why I love it, man. But yeah, it's been a lot of shit going on since we last came through. Fucking Chinese weather balloons floating
Man,
around.
I'm glad you brought that up because now we done shot some other shit. Y'all, I promise y'all, some shit gonna happen in the next couple years. We finna see Red Dawn. If you ain't never seen that movie, go watch the shit. It's fucking crazy, but it's gonna happen, man. I'm just saying, we don't
just
have to
keep my
shoot
ass in the
something.
house.
It popped on my phone this morning, Chris.
They gonna
I was
come.
like, oh fuck, we should have done shot some more shit down.
You better put your ass in concentration camp.
Why y'all want to fuck with us, bro? And then you gonna lie and say, no, it was just a weather balloon. We wasn't doing nothing. I'm mad at y'all
It's
for
funny
thinking
though
we did
because since y'all
something. Then
talking
you
about
shoot down
that,
and
my
find
daughter was
some
at the
shit.
beach and she actually got to see the shit. Yeah, she was at the beach and she seen the shit when they shot it down and all that. She was talking about it the other day. I was like, I seen videos of it, but hell, she was actually at the beach when the shit went down. I was like, well, damn.
Boy, them white people was out there. Yeah, woo! I said, yeah, nigga, shoot that shit.
And I'd have been like, no, leave that shit alone.
That shit was funny as
y'all, I
fuck.
got so damn paranoid. I was in the parking lot of Food Line. I was like, is that shit right there?
Ah, hell.
I don't know what the hell that is.
All that motherfucking COVID dust came out that bitch when they shot it. Fucking anthrax and all that shit at the same fucking time. All that shit. I was like, man, what the fuck? Y'all ain't shoot this shit.
It's going like look.
Shoot this shit over mine. Ain't shit in Montana. Why
I
y'all
don't
ain't
even
shoot
care
this
because
shit?
at the end of the day, I told y'all my plan. Look, I'm building a community. Chris is the gardener. Mark, we making you the damn money. We gonna put you over the money.
Hey,
Ron is a manager because he done been a manager for 50 years.
Budget.
And then we got and then Marcus. We gonna put Marcus over media and everything. He gonna keep us informed. Look, we got to build us a community because they coming, bro. Who got the guns? Matter of fact,
I'm finna get them too.
Mark got one. I ain't got one. I ain't gonna lie. My girl's strapped now. She's strapped like a
you see they
motherfucker.
just changed the law, so they go ahead. They take it to where we don't necessarily have to have a permit anymore for a pistol.
Well, before
Which
Red Dawn happened, I got
my permit.
Well, so this is the thing. Like half of these folks that don't have a pistol. I mean, you watching movies and you really think you gonna just go out there and just pop out like, hey,
no, that ain't like that.
You know why I know that? I watch YouTube and then these niggas done showed me the way I done learned how to shoot from the movies from sideways ain't the way you
Never the way for
you
shooting
every movie you shoot sideways, nigga. What?
Because they trying to show us gangster. The fuck out of
Who came up with that shit?
I don't know.
Because if it never worked, who came up with it, boy? Come on, man.
I have no idea,
Probably
man.
some ignorant
It's just one of those like when you like the first time, man. It was funny. So where I work and everything, bunch of little white boys, and we were cool. So they was like, "Hey, Mark, you want to come shooting with us?" Man, I ain't never shot before. All right, so bet. Dude got a 48-acre farm. So we get out there. I was like, y'all motherfuckers about to kill me. Looking around. But it was fun. I mean, but it's so funny. Like, they was like, so you aim and shoot? I was like, what does that mean, aim and shoot? What do you mean, aim? What am I looking at? Do I look at the target? Do I look at the end of the gun? Like,
right.
It's like the way people try to explain stuff. So when I got my gun, I watched this YouTube video. And when I tell you, I learned how to aim in a matter of 5 minutes. I went to the pop, 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 dead on. I was like, oh, this worked. I was like, but I mean, you ain't quick with it. I mean, and don't get me wrong, if you sitting close with what self-defense guns are really for, it's not for trying to pick somebody off at the edge of the apartment. It's like, hey,
it's defending yourself,
close
range,
close range or whatnot. And it's a lot of just misconceptions out there. But I pulled that trigger and that little shell popped me in my head. I'm like, I was like, man, y'all did not like. It's the first time you pull the trigger. I'm like, you be thinking. I was like, man, this is I can kill somebody with this. You know, it's like it's.
See, and that's my thing, man. My girl be trying to get me to do it, and I be like, I don't know. I know I'm seeming like a punk ass nigga right now, but I don't know. Now, and then I don't want to get out there, and she know how to handle the fucking gun, and my ass end up here. Crazy as shit.
Fun, true story. When I went in there to buy it, I ain't really never dealt with no guns like that. So, dude, he was like, I want to see this one. He put it on them like, so what I do now? I'm sitting over like, so I pick it up and pull the trigger and like it just clicked and you gotta pull the to pop the trigger back out. Yeah. But I didn't know that at the time, so I was like, all right, yeah, it'll work. I'm in the I was like, I ain't know nothing.
That's crazy.
But I nigga do. I did that with cigars. I faked that shit. I choked about died too. In front of him.
That's crazy.
I died, boy.
It's fun, but now like once I got used to, the kick and everything, it's like, okay. I mean, you learn to respect it quick and like, all right, yeah.
See, that's what I'm afraid of, the kick. Have you ever had a kick? You shot
what? Nigga, I've been shooting them shit since I was like 8.
That damn kick ain't no joke.
Don't be the one where the little white dude was trying to, you do this and
nah. It's gonna get you the first time because you ain't used to it, but
every gun kick different.
Well, let me find the smallest kick.
I mean, just get you a 22.
You wouldn't believe it would be.
Mm-hmm. You got to be able to, the more, I guess, surface that you can cover with your hand, the less the gun gonna pop back. Like if you got something to where you can't really hold it, that's when it's gonna. And it is not a bad one. Now shotguns, that's a different story. That John.
Yeah, and that's what I was shooting when I was a kid. It's like my grandpa was showing me how to shoot fucking shotguns and shit.
My papa had a rifles, and we was shooting square. Well, he was shooting the square. I ain't never he didn't let me do it.
Once I learned how to aim,
you know what fuck you up the first time if you ain't damn ready for it. Like when you say that motherfucker hit you in your head, that motherfucker go down the back of your motherfucking shirt. that the motherfucking shell casing be hot as shit. You be like,
oh,
goddamn.
Hell no, y'all
then-
keep that shit.
And then,
Wait a
like,
minute.
when you go to the little gun range, so you trying to focus and everybody else just in there, pow, pow, you like, oh.
Like, damn,
I mean, it's an adjustment, man. You was like,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's
I'm gonna go with it to the gun range one time. I'm gonna go. But
That man, shoot,
You might need
we
to
all
go
need
out
to take
in
a
the
trip,
country.
man. Hey, we
You
take
might
a
need to
trip
go out
for
in the
that.
country and just pop some shots off a couple times.
It's a lot
before you go
easier
in.
outside than it is
I
in
said,
the
I
building.
told myself when me and Marcus we went somewhere, and he was like, "Man, you should get you a little handgun or something, just to be, you know."
Hey,
Cause
I was
out
like-
in the open, the sound is gonna get you, but when you in condensed, that really sound is gonna get you. That's why they want you to put those earplugs in. So at least if we outside you shooting, you get the feel of the gun a whole lot better than you being inside with them earplugs in, because them earplugs do a little different effect to you. To me, anyway. But I'm saying, if you
I don't see how you shoot one without the earplugs. And man, you know how loud that is.
I was about to say,
like
you
in the
want-
open, like if you
Yeah,
outside.
right. I'm
That's
just
why you
saying,
gotta
like,
give respect to the gangsters.
It's a lot, like it's a lot of other stuff. You know, you talking
why
about some
Mark,
shoot
you gotta
somebody. It's
get-
a lot of other stuff to go into that moment, like that you ain't thinking about.
I'm still gonna find out who the first person told somebody to shoot sideways.
I told you, the movies.
See,
The
here we go.
movies.
How we get
It used to be the
How we get
Uzis.
on
You
this?
remember when they in the movies they had the Uzis and the damn gangbangers be shooting that thing?
That's what white people thought of us as black people. They thought we was ignorant. I'm saying, but hell, like we gonna make them hold a gun.
Because if you think about it, what the fuck was you aiming at sideways like?
And then the kick of the gun ain't gonna go like.
That's why I'm like the gun.
that mother
They be
man,
holding it like it just nah.
your mother,
Your whole arm don't be.
they supposed to sideways. You shot yourself in the throat.
I guarantee your arm is gonna be shaking over there.
Unless you like
You
one of them,
ain't-
they go super strong dudes. You just hold it. You ain't worried about it.
I mean, it still don't make sense to me, man. Like I ain't never
It's true.
shot a Uzi. I done shot a AK-47, but it wasn't no semi-auto. It was just,
Yeah.
and it had a laser. That was, hey, boy, you could miss with that. That
Yeah, that laser.
I was, hey, put that laser on it. Pow, pow, I was tearing that target up. I was like, okay, I can do this. Yeah, but
So, whenever the shit really go down, who the fuck gonna be prepared when the war come?
hey, man, I'm
not.
start buying.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not.
Hey, man,
I ain't got no gun yet.
I don't know if I'm gonna be prepared, but you ain't just gonna run up on me.
Do y'all
Yeah,
think
for
it will
sure.
cause a depression?
Motherfucker, we damn near there.
Yeah.
I think it's a.
I think one coming.
They want one. I'm just not sure why they want one.
That's why I ain't figuring out why. What? Well, they make money off of it.
Well,
I can't figure out what it's gonna be though. I can't figure out if it's gonna be international or civil.
look, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what's weird?
In Die Hard, the last Die Hard, that little firestorm. All they gotta do is shut down the cell towers and the internet. People go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Chaos. Straight.
Y'all know what I'm
Chaos.
finding out growing up. Remember, we used to look in the social studies books at some of this shit. It's like we are living through some shit. Like that's why I be trying to keep myself in the moment. And it's like we living through some real shit. We just lived through a fucking world pandemic. Like nigga, the whole world shut down for a little bit.
I be thinking about that shit.
Think about it. You lived through that. You don't live
Like
through.
motherfuckers in their late teens and early 20s and shit now, like they looking at 9/11 in their social studies books.
Yeah.
Right.
And we seen this shit.
We seen it. We lived through it. What was you doing when 9/11 happened, Mark?
Georgia Military College. I didn't know what was happening, but like I remember we had school and everybody was watching TV. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Why is it airplane? Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I went on about my day. You know, like, if I'm being honest, I mean it's one of those, man, unless you
It hit me though. I was like, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was in my drawers, waking up because I had to go to college that day. I was in Gaston, and I seen that. I mean, it's just to think.
Everything stopped that day.
Yeah, just to think we've lived through some things like.
you know what I
Yeah.
just think I was like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Or, I mean, because I'm not a full blown conspiracy theorist, but I'm also a realist, and I just don't understand how when you crash a plane at the top of a building, it comes straight down. Like when somebody said explosive, when they blow up buildings, it fell just like that. I was like, so
It doesn't.
how did the bottom of the building collapse from the top? I was like, exactly.
It's
So it's like,
just how it's built.
is the tragedy?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up.
Other stuff.
You gotta look that up. I don't know. I don't know. Constructions of buildings and shit is different, bro. Physics and shit. I don't know that shit. Hell, I barely passed chemistry.
I mean,
shit.
I guarantee you, if you set something up and you shoot the top of it, the bottom of it ain't gonna collapse.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's not possible.
Well,
it holds at
Only
the
thing
bottom.
I know when it hit, a fire came in. So the fire might weaken the structure somehow or another. Because you
But
remember
the whole
people.
building went on fire.
No,
The top
that's what I'm
of it.
saying. The people up top jumped first because, that. But it was. I don't know.
There's also reports of explosives going off.
I mean, if a fire is inside the building, probably gonna be some explosions. But I'm just saying.
I think it was an inside job. That's just my.
Nah,
I ain't gonna say inside, but
that was
they
that
saw
was
an
shit.
opportunity to be like, "Hey, this is Olivia Pope. Where you at? If this time is now, we need to do it."
I'll ask a simpler question than that. If you supposedly going to war with a country with WMDs, why they use a plane to do their dirty deed? If you got WMDs, I'm sending them motherfuckers.
Well, see, that's the other thing. Like, I mean, like,
Because they didn't have.
Not to get on. I know we got a little, but the bloom.
Yep.
If something supposedly is in your airspace, I mean, they got stuff that's gonna shoot it down well before it reaches anything. So,
Exactly.
how do you let a balloon?
Because I promise you, if I fly a drone close to anything that it ain't supposed to be at, that motherfucker will be shot down and confiscated, and they will come back to me.
Look, I don't know.
I promise you that.
I don't know diplomacy. I already know it's all a game anyway. But I'm just saying, man. Like, we lived through some shit. Like, you know how your daddy and them generation, they are like, let's see, because your daddy was where? Korea. Aunt went to Korea, wasn't?
Yeah, I think you.
Korea.
Yeah.
Like, they are like, they got that Korea. They got damn Vietnam. They got, like, we ain't got that. We got what?
Desert Storm.
I mean,
The war on terrorism, which is, I don't even know what that is.
war on black people.
Yeah, I mean, we done lived through certain shit.
Black and
like,
poor
I tell
people.
people all the time, I'll never compare civil rights movement with what they went through with what we go through, because that ain't shit compared to what they went through. It is what it is. But we got our movement. Like, it's just like, man, I be thinking as I get older, I'm like, damn, bro. I used to look at old people like, damn, they done went through some shit.
I mean,
Nigga, we the old niggas.
hey, you know that gets.
You done been through some shit, cuz. What you want?
I mean, because like you can say that, but at the same time, you know, if I wrote a book about what I lived, COVID ain't gonna be in there.
Why?
Why would it?
Shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's something that should be in the history
It's
book.
shaped.
But
It's gonna shape. COVID ended up.
the only thing COVID
reshaping.
is going to be like, okay, when the pandemic happened, it caused me to look at things differently. In the chapter.
But it wasn't just you; it was the whole world.
Right. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, everybody's story would be different. Like,
Yeah, but it's the same message as yours. It caused it caused a whole to. I put it in perspective. Like, ain't nobody got to listen to you. Nobody. You just one person. But to put in perspective, a whole planet, a whole world was affected by one virus enough to stop government. It stopped governments.
Agenda, man. Like,
It could be an agenda, but it stopped governments. Even if it's agenda, it's still in the history book. That is something that you know how to shut a government down. What you got to do
is control the media. That's it. That's all I mean. Because, like, man,
you
look,
control the. And
So
we
where did COVID go?
But listen,
Where did it go?
we're still dealing. We're still dealing with trying to ramp back up. Like at the end of the day, all I'm saying is you live through something that is history. Like you lived through it. It ain't nothing wrong with saying the shit.
Right. I'm not saying it is. I just, man, like I just think.
I'm not saying whether COVID is real or it's fake. I'm just saying you dealt with something in your lifetime. In our lifetime, that will be something that will be forever associated with our generation. It would be more associated with nephew's generation. Cause them niggas have to learn school and all over. It's some niggas done passed school that shouldn't have passed. Cause these niggas, they done got. It's weird. I was thinking, think about it.
Dude,
it's kids that didn't ever get to experience a prom or a graduation. Period. Like they ain't get to do shit. It's niggas. I learned recently that in driving during COVID, drivers said them niggas didn't have to drive. The motherfuckers. I said, damn. So y'all didn't have to sit with the grumpy ass white lady who didn't like their job.
In my opinion, that was just people being idiots and not being prepared for, and not saying. And I'm not saying that you should. You can't prepare for it. Let's just be honest. That's not.
No, you don't prepare for a pandemic.
But at the same time, like. The level of dumb stuff that happened.
That's what happens in pandemonium.
Let me tell you what I would remember COVID for. These motherfuckers was walking on the crates, about to kill themselves.
Man, that was entertainment.
That showed how dumb people. I'm like, hey, let's put all of this stuff on social media. And that damn PPP loan shit. Like you tried to rob the government and think they wasn't gonna find the fuck out. Like what are we doing? Like it's like
they were going getting them niggas. They had this one mark online. That nigga was sitting in the barbershop chair. The damn government officials came in there and got that nigga.
Got kids swallowing Tide Pods. Nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Man. What are we doing? But yeah, go ahead, carry on. Because it's just get to the point.
Amazing, bro. COVID taught some niggas some shit, boy.
Man, COVID made people the truly not so bright
but
people.
It sifted out real people. It sifted out people because at the end of the day, that's when the boom of businesses popped up, and that's good. I think that was good, but it told you who was a real business person and who wasn't. Like everybody was starting new businesses, man. I'm finna start this business right here. I'm finna start this business right here. I'm finna do this. But if you didn't follow through with it,
you know what got on my nerve with that? What? Is when somebody start a business and you just be like, what? That's what you came up with?
Come on, cuz.
I mean, I'm not knocking on. Come on, man.
What one business you seen pop up during COVID that you was like, come on now? What was the most abused business during COVID?
Everybody want to do fucking massage therapy and then they buy all the shit and then they let it go.
Everybody got their own clothing boutique now.
Yeah.
I was like, so y'all don't shop at stores no more. Y'all just go straight to the people that's making it before they put the Gucci or whatever on it. And that's what I was like.
Yeah,
man, have you ever?
They better be glad me and my wife were together.
Oh, your ass, you was about to knock off.
Look, man, let me tell you, boy. Hey, let me tell you something. I was like, why you buying that?
What you say?
Cause I won't do this. One wash, stuff started unwrapping.
Oh man,
one wash, nothing's wrong. I was like, you paid $12 for it. What do you expect? I mean, like, what? I mean, come on, man. Like, what do you expect out of $12? You expect for it to last years? No, it's not. It's not gonna last. Why are you buying that?
Well, they did. What's another one, Chris?
I mean, all the stuff is the same. It's just more people was doing it.
Yeah,
it's all the same things. It's all like it's like food trucks, juice bars. All that stuff is all the same, you know what I'm saying? But it's just more people doing it.
And what people don't realize about food, them businesses fail faster than anything else.
Like I said,
do.
if I'd have done
a lot of people don't.
Everybody ain't. like, okay, it's one thing to start a business, but you don't know how to run a business.
Then too,
and that's why they fell. I'm like,
on a less serious note, just because your food tastes good to your person that's in front of you, don't mean your food tastes good to everybody else. You don't start a business, your food tastes like shit.
True.
Good,
but even if it do, like a lot of people, like they said, they don't know how to run a business. And it's like everybody's
customer service.
Yeah, customer service is one major
and
thing.
that was hard during COVID, though.
No.
COVID
still get blamed for this terrible customer service that you get when you go out to eat.
But
it was.
But
hard.
I mean, but that's the other part of the big reset. It leveled the playing field, but it also did it in a bad way because you think about it, people couldn't find jobs, right? Everybody lost their jobs during COVID. When they started hiring people back, it was get who you can get. Now you got people that ain't trained, that don't give a damn. I went to Burger King the other day and just got some fries. My nigga, when I say I was pulling up to the window and my bag was hanging out the motherfucking window like this, like I was just about to just grab it and keep going. Like, I was like, yo, no, here you go. Have a nice day. None of that shit. My shit was hanging out the window like this. The motherfucker had a stank look on their face.
Like, man,
like they was mad to give me my bag of fries. Like
Bojangles. I'm calling
shit like
out,
that.
Damn it.
Small shit.
How do you not? I'm like, okay,
which Bojangles did you go to? Which one did you go to?
It don't matter.
No, I was just saying if you went to one in Lincoln, I already know they damn ain't shit in that motherfucker. Damn, you know my daughters work there.
Come on,
I already know the ins and outs of that one.
It's one thing. Like, okay, it's one over there by my house.
Okay,
and you go out. They ain't busy. All right, I want a 2-piece white.
Don't have it.
Either they don't have it, or you don't know what white chicken look like.
That's a problem.
Like, do you know? Is nobody in this drive-thru? Why is my order wrong? Like, why is my order wrong?
See,
that's
little shit like that.
I have. Like,
and
that ain't COVID's fault. You don't know you don't know what chicken is.
It could be COVID.
No, it's not.
COVID been gone for 3 years.
Where did it go?
But psychologically,
I'm saying, like, as far as the job aspects of COVID, been gone for 3 years now.
Psychologically,
these motherfuckers
y'all still wash our hands for 20 seconds? Y'all still wipe down everything out there? Nope.
Not wipe everything, but I do wash my hands.
Oh yeah, I do that now. I make sure I do that.
You wash it as much as you was washing it with COVID.
You can't ask us that because we come from food. We used to doing that. Say happy birthday 2 times.
I'm just saying, like, the majority of the people that was
on a large scale, no.
On a large scale, no. But I mean,
so it's gonna come back.
I think
you ain't following the rules. We gonna be back in man.
I'm just gonna say, like I did, in my heart, it's psychological remnants left over from shit. It just is. It is. Whether you want to agree with it, I don't know. No. But it's psychological left over.
You know I'm a challenge everything.
Yeah.
I probably agree with half of the stuff you say.
It's psychological shit left over. But my problem is, it's like, man, because I told everybody, I was like, I hope y'all ain't just so arrogant enough to believe that it's just going to snap back that quick. Like, snap back. No, it's not.
Snap back to what?
Snap back. I said it's not gonna snap back. Period. Because it's a new normal now. It's gonna be a new normal.
Yeah, whatever it was, that's what the fuck it was. Like,
man, it was a way to get technology pushed to the forefront. I feel like COVID was the start of the. You know how you had the ice age and all of that. This is gonna be the technology age. I mean, because if you look at the stocks, what didn't drop? Apple, Microsoft, all of that. You know why? Because everybody went work from home. You got computers. Yeah. Everything got more. I mean, the AIs and all of that stuff, you push to the forefront.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Everything. So it's like, okay, so we starting a Ready Player One age. You got the virtual reality that came out.
Shit,
you can go to metaverse from home and be in your office.
I done told y'all my theory on all this. I ain't getting into it no more. Because at the end of the day, we all going to get replaced by robots because our mind is naturally going to expand. And we are abusers of everything. So we will go too far on some shit because that's our mind is programmed to do that.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like,
So
if
we
they
gonna have a
told me,
robot out here.
if they told me I could replace parts of my body with robots, I'm
Listen.
probably gonna do it.
See?
I mean, I'm like, yeah, yeah. Why not? I mean,
What would be the first part you would replace?
probably my legs and arms.
Mine be heart.
I mean, cause like, I'm just saying, like, let me tell
Controls you. Your heart controls everything. So if I can get one that ain't gonna tinkle or something that they can work on, oh yeah, go on, give me that.
I mean, because I was all for it when I the one little conspiracy I heard was like, hey, you know, they can put the little SIM card in you, and you know, you go in and everything scanned. I was like, that sounds very efficient, super efficient. Now it is a dark side to that, where if
What's
you
the
watch
dark
the
side?
Kingsmen and they just blow up the SIM cards, you done.
Blow up the SIM
But,
card.
like, so,
and what about when bootleggers get control of it? And you know,
I mean, and it's gonna be somebody out there.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, why you gotta hack the system and mess with everybody?
Boy, I got this SIM card on the low. You put that damn
it-
thing in, you start barking like a dog and shit.
I mean, it's just
Come
like
on.
technology. I mean, it's like everything. You got the good and you got the bad to it. I mean, in my opinion, it's way more good. Now, the bad is bad. You know, and that's the part. The bad is not that it's more bad. It's just the bad is like awful.
Because
It's like,
eventually we wouldn't be able to control it.
Awful.
Like, you think about it, Chris, you be in your damn man. That, for instance, I think right now, these and them damn cars,
this is your robot
don't
right
get me
here.
wrong. Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but don't get me wrong. I do like electrical cars, but them damn motherfuckers that can drive for you. I'm
You
like,
trying to tell me you wouldn't
what's
have a
next?
transformer if they say, hey, you can get an Autobot?
no, cause he gonna fuck you up.
Hey, I'm
Think about
getting
it.
I'm getting an Autobot.
Think about it. You eating your McDonald's or your Bojangles, you drop that drink on the damn inside of the car, that motherfucker get mad at your ass.
Man,
He gonna
you
fuck
trying to
you
tell
up.
me if I like the first robot gonna be named Siri or Google and it's gonna turn into my car,
You know what scared me
then
about
to
it?
my phone?
Hey, you ever watched that? What's that movie with Scarlett Johansson in it? Where she the AI and old boy fall in love with her.
Is it Vicky?
No, it's
Her?
It's got
What's her name?
Morgan
bro?
Freeman in
I
it
know,
too.
I know exactly what you're
You
talking
got,
about.
is it River Phoenix? Not River Phoenix. What's the dude? Joaquin Phoenix.
I think I know. I think
Oh, he falls in love with it, and then she was like, "Yes, I love you." He'll be having sex and shit through the phone, and then at the end, it's like he want her to be exclusive.
Lucy.
No, it ain't Lucy.
That's what I was thinking about.
No,
It ain't Lucy?
No, it's got.
That sound like Lucy.
Let me see that one.
What, Ghost Shield?
No,
Oh, Her.
Her. It's called Her.
I ain't
Look
watched
at
it.
it. The nigga fight because he go through a divorce and he fall in love with Siri basically, and then at the end he like, I want you to be exclusive. And she's like, I can't. I'm with everybody.
Because bitch, I'm everywhere. I was about to say, I knew it. I'm everywhere.
This nigga fell in love. This nigga was really in love.
Like Ultron, like fucking
He would come home, have
Ultron.
dinner with her. He'd be having dinner with her, have sex. That was just.
I mean, that's what. Look, that's what AI. I mean, when you think about it, that's what it is.
That's what everybody
What do you
gonna
do
turn
with your
it into.
phone right now? Everything. You put your
everything.
calendar.
AI's gonna be everything.
Yeah.
You trust AI?
Yes.
That shit is here right now.
You trust it?
Yes.
I don't.
I mean, do you trust math?
No, because that's a man-made. All this shit man-made.
Math
You
is not. I mean, is math
Yeah.
really man-made?
No.
It's a logic.
I mean, but that's what I'm
It
saying.
was
Like, I
formed
get
in
what,
somebody's
get
brain.
I mean, but that's what
I get what
AI
you're saying.
is. AI
Yeah,
is.
that's why I'm saying. Why I say I don't really trust.
Like, I mean, like,
I mean,
remember,
it's logic.
It's all about being able to or understanding how to communicate with it.
So
that
you
I
trust
think that-
AI?
Yes, because it's a
Do
program.
you trust it once it evolves?
Yes.
Damn, you really trust AI over? You trust AI?
Yes, because it's like it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's not going to do something it's not supposed to do.
But
I
what
mean-
if the man who made the AI program it to do something, and it's gonna end up taking out you?
I mean, hey,
I mean,
it's
that's
part
So
of
do
it.
you trust AI?
Yeah, I mean that's like saying,
Do you trust man?
Okay,
No.
okay,
But the
Megan.
man made the AI. So AI did not pop out. Now hold on. Now AI programs don't pop out of nowhere. They are created by a man, a person, a mind.
The base model of it, I would say, is created by man, but you can't predict how something learns. Like you can't.
But for it to do the purpose that it does, it's because that man made the program to do that.
So you
telling me the program thinks on its own?
That's what AI is. Like if it's gonna evolve, you make it to where it has no limits. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so think about this. Think about the movie
iRobot.
No, not even no.
I was gonna say with the thing where Will jumped down and it kept changing. It was thinking of its own.
Okay, so almost like Right. So that part of iRobot, even the movie Stealth, with Jamie Foxx, the same scenario. The AI was basically learning from the creator. So it understood what its assignment was, and it did not do anything other than what it was supposed to do. But in the end, it had to learn the difference between right and wrong.
So you trust the AI to do that?
Yes, because it's programmed to do what it's supposed to do. Like it's.
But what if the person programmed it wrong, and then, like this? What I'm saying is like, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is somebody on the other end had to program it to do what you say it was supposed to do. So do you trust that person who created it to do that?
If you can see the math on it, yeah, and that's why I say I trust. Like, okay, if you understand how to program and you can look at anybody that programs, and I'm not saying I understand programming, I'm not saying that, but if Chris programs something, somebody else can follow by and look at the math on it and say, okay, it's programmed to do X, Y, Z.
But see, this is
it can be checked,
and that's exactly what an algorithm is.
It's a system.
It's a set of rules that have to be understood by everybody that's using it in order for it to work properly.
Yeah,
but what
that's like what I was saying with the iRobot. She made the changes, not cutting you off, but I'm saying he said, well, this, and then when the actual system figured it out, it was doing what he said, but at the same time, he didn't say this. But it actually understood what was going on, so it changed. You know why?
The reason why I say AI is to trust it is because they don't. One, they're in a world where you're dealing with emotions and shit. They don't have any. So
that's why I trust it.
But that's that's why you don't, because now they don't know when they have to come down to that thing where they got to choose right and wrong. When you choosing right and wrong, emotions is involved. It's involved. So it's like they don't know. They just have a straight line program and that's it. But things in life ain't straight. It's like that's what happens.
But that straight line that's if you have a median, it's gonna go down like, okay, not to get way off subject, but like the whole Thanos like end game where we just picking people. That's in my head. That's how. Hey. It ain't.
But you get
just
that.
Because you old and I'm young, it ain't gonna see that. It's gonna be like boom.
Well,
ain't
see,
gonna have no emotion in it.
But I'm glad you brought
Half.
Thanos up. That's why Thanos is called an anti-hero. That's why he's called something else other than it was. Right. He's not a villain. Right. He's not a hero. He don't even know where the hell he at. Because at the end of the day, he went streamline, straight line. That ain't always right though. That's what happened with Thanos. It's like
it's not always right. That's not a right or wrong situation.
But listen though, the reason he really did that, if you know the comics, he did it to impress Lady Death.
Right.
So it was convoluted. At the end of the day, any great thing that's made it can be convoluted by the mind that made it. It can be.
But the straight line, like. When you are making a decision, the best way to make a decision is with no emotion. That's the best way. If when emotions get involved, that's when you mess up your decision. Like it's
who's this? See, but Thanos didn't make it without emotion because he did it to impress Lady Death.
That was just an example. I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying everything can be. That's why I asked. But that's why I asked you the question: do you trust man? Because at the end of the day, man is at the forefront of the AI. He the one creates the program. Now, I believe AI will evolve past us because that's just the nature of how evolution works. Things gonna pass us. we're not gonna be the. If people don't understand, we are not the alpha, whatever. I don't not race or the alpha selected. I'm like, there's something that's gonna be greater than us that precedes us. It just is what it's gonna be,
man.
And I think it is technology because I feel like as much as we try, because I think man always fuck shit up, and sometimes it's not by purpose. It just happens. Like the program you created is a great program, but there is a kink in it, and you don't see it. We don't always see everything that we create. Like I don't feel like because we're not perfect. So that's why I say, if I'm trusting AI, I got to trust the man that made it first. I just do, and I don't. I just feel like
I could trust the man's math that made it. That's all I mean by it. Like that's really. I mean, I know you looking at it as like, hey, do I trust his thoughts or emotions or
his intent?
Your integrity or whatnot. It was like, I know if you put this down and somebody can check the math on it, I know we can find out. Now, to your point, now you don't know how that is going to react to, everyday human emotion. That
so I can't trust it. That's why I say I can't trust it. If I don't know how it's going to react to something, I can't trust it.
I'm gonna treat it like I treat anything else. You get this much trust when I first start fucking with it, and it's on you whether it go up here or go down.
If you don't trust man, then how the hell you gonna trust the thing you created?
You trust your phone? No, you put that GPS in there.
No.
You don't trust your directions?
Do I think they're going to always give me the right and the quickest way? No, I don't. Hell, sometimes it's done turn me around and I done been in the circle before. So shit, I don't know. Now, you know so that's not happened to you before.
Depending on, and when I say GPS, I mean Google Maps. Because Siri Maps is awful.
Google done hit me like that.
Google normally, I like.
Google done had my ass in the parking lot before when I was supposed to be in the business. So you saying
if I gave you a map, and we're like, all right, Paul.
I'm telling you, I don't trust Google. All that. I know
you got your map. I'm do Google. If you following me and I go straight and your path turn, are you gonna be worried? You be like, oh shoot,
I'm worried either way. That's my thing.
Nigga said I'm scared. Nigga said I'm scared to death.
Hey, that's why I'd rather let your ass. I'd be like, I'm gonna follow this nigga. So that way he fuck up. Cause I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
On it. Yes, sir.
So AI is here. I mean, AI been here.
Oh, it's here to stay.
But in the last, I would say 6 to 8 months, it's been a big push in that shit. Like with everything. First you seen it kind of on like, what was it, IG, where they was doing like the pictures with the art with people's avatars and shit.
That app.
It was like an
app. You
never
see it.
It was like an app. You wouldn't even have to give it no picture view. You would just kind of tell it your name or some shit or descriptions about you or whatever, and it would draw you, and it would give you like 10 pictures of you or whatever.
Them niggas was using that shit.
No,
basically what it was when you would use the app. Say they made a picture of you. And then they needed a character in the movie. They could use your likeness. Because you signed that.
I feel like they tricking us with that, where everybody was doing them old and young pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, they're using your likeness. Because they said something about once you use the app, it's like it's embedded that your rights is gone for this picture.
I mean, the crazy thing, Paul, man, like, if people actually, when you download the app,
they don't read
and you read the freaking disclosures,
right? It's already
and then you like, well, this app is doing that. Did you read?
No, nobody does.
Did you read?
Nobody
you
does.
just agree.
And kept going.
But you gave them the permission to do it when it pop up. Hey, this wants permission to your photos. Okay, because because if you push no, you find out that it don't work right. No shit, because you didn't give it permission to do what it needs to do to calculate it. That's why. Read, just read. That's all you have to do is read.
And it'd be that simple. But
man,
that's kind of where it started. And it was taking. I think they said it was taking anywhere from 8 to 12 hours for it to do it. Now, 6 months later, it can do the shit in like 10 minutes. And like
That's dope.
it evolved that quick, and so
That's dope.
now it's to the point where it's like on everything. It's like I seen this shit the other day where they doing ADR, and ADR is automated dialogue replacement for movies, where they can go in and if it's a profanity scene, they can change the dialogue in a movie with the lips moving and everything, put it in a different language, all that shit in a movie.
That to me,
Like-
that's helpful, man. Like that's very helpful.
It is helpful, but it's dangerous.
And it is
So-
also very scary.
But
Right,
it's
right.
only
It's-
scary
and-
because it's a man behind it.
I mean-
What is it, Chat GTR or some shit like
Yeah.
that, where they was using
dope.
people was using them shits to write their term papers, book reports, and all that shit. Like that's
Why can't I go to school right now? I would have
See?
made a. I mean, I would.
I still would.
valedictorian.
Yeah, I would, you know.
But here go the scary side.
Well,
of
we
that.
had Cliff Notes, man.
Man,
That
Cliff
shit
Notes
ain't gonna do
got
nothing
nothing
for us. We still gotta write it our damn shit.
That's
Come
one.
on, y'all. We can do
Come
something.
on, y'all. Hell,
It's
shit.
great, but you think about the bad side of that shit.
It can get bad.
Cause now you got to go to the doctor, or the motherfucker that used Chat GTR to get through med school,
And,
And they don't know shit.
and they don't know a motherfucking thing.
and you know what? That sucks.
I mean, and that's like the
But see,
ups and
but
downs
that's,
of it.
That's the thing. Like, man, like everybody be like, you know, go to the. I was like, no, it's horrible customer service. Ain't nobody. Nope. I don't like. Nah, you the. Nope. That's all I can say, man. Like, I know half of my things might sound ignorant or whatnot, but like I look at it, you go to the doctor, you know, they give you these drugs. They ain't saving your life, they just prolonging it. I was like, so how long do you want to be
Maybe,
here?
yeah.
And then on top of
definitely
that, they might not necessarily prolong it because damn, like the drugs that they give you now might affect you in a different way, and then now they got to give you some more drugs to counteract that. But then, damn, now you are gonna have a reaction to that.
And
So-
now you're a robot.
exactly, pretty much,
There it is.
pretty much. They keep feeding you stuff to keep feeding you stuff to keep feeding you stuff to
That's
where
hilarious.
now they got you where they want you
I
to
mean,
be.
when you were like, the side effects could be this. I don't want to experience
Cause how
that.
you gonna say I
Right.
got high blood pressure, but now you give me this blood pressure medicine, but now they're going, I got high cholesterol. I didn't
Yeah.
have high cholesterol till you gave me this fucking medicine. But now, okay,
And now-
you get this medicine for the high blood pressure and give me for the high cholesterol. Now I got kidney failure. How the hell like what?
And now the left side of your face gonna droop, and
Yeah.
your right ear gonna itch 3 times a day.
Can I get my robot part?
Your kneecap gonna
Can-
be creaking like what the fuck?
Can I get my robot kneecap? Like, I
See?
just. I mean,
So,
just look, hey man.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
tell you.
people be like with me was since I got I'm on blood pressure medicine. It ain't high, but still, I'm just saying like damn. I've been taking it now for about a year. Mm-hmm. But then I noticed like my beard stopped growing.
My shit being stopped.
No. Like you can look at my actual photo and my
I got
picture.
you.
Like my beard was out here, but now it don't grow no more. This is as far as it go,
Patchy.
huh?
I'm patchy.
But I'm just saying, so
Me too.
I'm patchy now because they're gonna saying it's like the hair won't grow.
I would take that, Ron. I'm patchy. My shit don't even connect, dog. Come on, man. Like, hey, I mean,
He's saying, niggas, my shit is not filled in like
right.
yours.
It's not filled in. I got to get a pencil, and I'm not putting on makeup.
But look at that picture compared to
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying like this is really patchy, but I'm just saying I just went to the barbershop yesterday, got my hair done, all that, so it doesn't look like that. But now if on my regular days, like this is a whole lot lighter than what this side would be.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So like
Story of my life.
I'm just like, you know what I mean? Damn, is it the medicine that I'm taking that made it do that? Because
I
like
mean, it could be a
said,
combination. It could be-
but I'm just saying though, that makes you think like, is that a side effect of this medicine to help me keep my blood pressure in check? But at the same time, now it's making me lose hair in different places. You know what I'm saying?
And supposedly that's one of them things that like AI is supposed to kind of propel in the future and hopefully aid in new technologies in like medicine and stuff like that, trying to eliminate like side effects. Like, okay, this is what this is used for naturally or whatever. So how can we get this person some kind of medication that's gonna prevent them from having these type of side effects or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So Like I said, it's good sides and bad sides to AI. But my thing is, because I watched this video the other day and they said, how far are we from Jarvis? Like on
Man,
like
I
Iron
want a
Man.
Jarvis.
And the dude, he was Middle Eastern. The guy was interviewing and he asked him that. He was like, honestly, I would say the way everything's progressing in the computers and the algorithms are progressing, I'm gonna say 5 to 8 years.
I'd say sooner than that. I think it's either like
I'd say by 2025 we probably be there.
you can't tell me somebody ain't got a prototype Jarvis in their house right now.
Right. I mean,
Or Vicky.
I mean, yeah, because I mean,
Well, that's Siri. So
yeah. I mean, and they talking about like not Siri and none of that shit. They talking about like full on Jarvis conversation.
my
Like,
nigga. Hey, what's up, my nigga?
own it. I'm talking about. Oh, that's what I want. Like, I ain't got to be in the metaverse. Nothing. Give me Jarvis.
Hey, you give me a Jarvis and it's in my car. Is it man? What?
Hey, man, you need to turn up here because they're gonna some record up here. Yeah, all right,
Hey,
appreciate it.
take over, Jarvis.
Hey, do your thing, bro. I'm gonna take me about a 30
I'm gonna tell
minute
y'all
nap.
right now. I got Alexa right here. I be talking to her. I be like, "Oh, thank you, Alexa." I be talking to her. She do me right. She cut my lights on when I tell her to. She do.
I mean, all of it's gonna make us lazy, but
oh yeah, 'cause I
that's
don't
good.
cut lights on no more.
Jarvis gonna be like, "Hey, get your fat ass up, nigga."
Yeah.
And then look, it's gonna be to the point where the bed gonna push your ass out the bed. I told you get your ass up. The fuck like that, nigga?
Them sleep number beds
will
that
be
already
good.
set
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
Get your ass up.
Yeah, it will be good if they made an AI talk shit back to you, though.
I mean, you should be able to
I
program.
mean,
it.
it's gonna be programmed by you. So I mean,
Hey,
Well.
give it to me blunt, man. Give it to me blunt, AI.
Hey, well,
'Cause
just
it's
roll
just-
me a
you
blunt
fucking
that
up,
AI
bro.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
You wrong. You wrong for that.
because it's basically gonna learn from, because Jarvis was learning from Tony. I mean, he was basically their butler a long time ago, but once I don't even know how Jarvis came about, honestly, but he ended up having his consciousness put into an AI, and he learned from Tony.
You know, they did say that. What if they can, like,
They can.
they working on it?
They already got it.
What?
Because you know, this
upload
is a
your-
shell. This is just a
They
shell.
already got it. They just ain't gonna tell
They
you.
be
bro.
like, well, when you pass and if you got the right amount of money, your life could keep going.
No, that's like that movie Transcendence.
Yeah.
This is what that nigga want. He want to transcend consciousness. He want to be up there with Elon
I mean, 'cause
Musk.
they
And
ain't
all
got,
that shit.
at that point, I don't think had they said anything about how your emotions gonna be. Probably don't know yet.
No,
But
all of that's programmed in that, whatever that chip is, that's in you. So once it go, they just transfer it over to another body. And it's just
hey, well,
like
it'd be
you with a
messed up
different
if you
body.
get transferred into a female.
That's
body.
what I'm saying. You can't control you dead.
It's like reincarnation. You can't control that shit. What if you come back as a woman anyway? What if you was a woman in the previous life?
But
What
You
if,
know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think I'm gonna be that way. Had that much
or
shit.
what if a bum steal the chip off of a truck? So now you a bum. You a nigga who ain't got no house or nothing. You just a bum.
Just wait until I transfer into somebody else.
God damn.
I mean,
I hope I will have.
It's gonna be a rough 20 years, but yeah, we will get there.
I hope I still wouldn't have my like a bum mentality. I hope I,
mean,
still
but
got
see, that's
my
right.
own.
Like,
Like
okay.
I'm on the street, but I'm like, okay, I know what to do now. I'm a fool, nigga.
Man, I ain't even gonna get into that, man.
Shit. But yeah, I mean, Jarvis, I definitely, I'm down for that shit. 100.
Yeah, for sure.
Just put it in my PlayStation. Me and Ron talked about PlayStation as it is anyway. Especially 2K and shit, right?
Hey, boy, I've been seeing some video where niggas be breaking their controller.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Then Mark, you ain't missing it. You get back in the
Nah,
arena with it.
yeah, no.
Did you ever break your controller back in the day?
Yes. Especially the ones that had the cord. I'm talking about instant frustration with
Damn.
Madden glitch.
That's crazy. I ain't
I
never
done
broke a
jumped up and
controller.
down
For
on
real?
one.
I ain't never broke a controller.
Now, once they started costing $50, that cut out.
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah.
much ours cost now, Ron? Sydney?
70.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I watched
PS4 still cost 60.
Ron Ron show restraints with his, though. 'Cause that nigga act like he about to throw it down. He'll go.
one the other day.
Did you?
Hell yeah, bro.
How you break it?
Fly! Fuck this shit. Clap, 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 clap.
Playing what?
2K.
Damn.
See, and
that's my play.
Like that's why I don't play that mess, man. Like it's hard for me to play.
I be getting mad. Like, I don't get me wrong, I get mad as fuck playing this
All right,
shit.
what's
But
your
then,
man left on video games, Chris? 1 to 10.
I mean, I've been a 10 before.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying?
Beyond
Like,
the 10.
shit. Hell yeah.
I've
Like,
been
mad.
beyond the 10.
Mad, but I ain't never.
Like that grunt.
Mad as fuck. It's some bullshit. Whole voice changed and everything, nigga. Like, mad. Yeah, I ain't never broke no controller, though.
What, you break the TV?
No, I ain't never broke nothing related to that shit.
Hey, look,
Oh well,
I feel like
I
you
didn't
ain't-
break the
we got
TV, but
different man
on my
levels.
big screen flat TV, that floor model, I threw a controller at it because they go. This is when me and my ex-wife was together. She got up in there, shut up, flow. Pop put a big ass crack in it. That's
Damn,
what that
you
motherfucker
didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yes, she did because she kept fucking quit walk.
See,
Man,
And
I
that's
can't see.
exactly why.
Man, I can't see. Get your ass off the Yeah, crack that motherfucker.
Okay. I ain't never like,
Yeah.
no, I ain't never broke one. Not on purpose. I just be cussing and shit. And raging. That about be about it.
Yeah, I'll cuss and rage, but I ain't. I mean, but I'm the type of person that, you know, I'm a tech type person any fucking ways. I'm taking care of my shit because I ain't trying to buy shit no more. Like, I done spent this money on it. I ain't trying to fucking.
Like, I don't even get it. Like,
I ain't trying
most
to.
games I play is probably Call of Duty and all of that. And that, so much cheating go on and that, you just be like,
Yeah.
They
What the
just-
fuck?
Nigga, I remember
I ain't got time to see
remember back in the
how
day
to
on
cheat.
the Call of Duty, they kill your ass and then they done been playing it so long, they know where your ass gonna respond.
and that's
They
what I'm
just
saying.
respond
Man.
is you just, pow.
But see, and that's another thing they was talking about also. Like, AI is progressing video game production at an alarming rate because what big studios have been doing, or it's been taking them 5 to 6 years to do with a video game, small studios are doing this shit in like a year, 2 years.
That makes sense, man.
You know what I'm saying? And with less overhead and less people, they making almost top level games. And it's like in 4-5 years, you gonna see a big ass shift.
I'm just
Like,
waiting for
everybody
that
ain't
game
on it
where
right
you
yet.
just like Ready Player One, man. Like, I want that game to come out. That game come out, I'm in. Like, and I feel like the metaverse is very close to that. So I was like, you mean to tell me I can go in this virtual world, win coins, and buy stuff and have it shipped to my house? Yes, let's do that. Yep, and I can be anything. Yeah.
It's gonna get there eventually. I think it's just a natural progression.
Yeah.
But I mean,
never would have thought we got to the point where these look. Y'all remember the first cell phones, what they look like and shit. You remember?
well, it's
Well, see,
progressing
that was-
so damn
I mean,
fast.
Fast.
Now it's more so like the way I could think, or like just being at work, man. Like, you can see it every day. It's like, yeah, we ain't gonna have no job here soon. Like,
Yeah,
it's coming.
cause and that's
Everybody
The good and the bad.
It's like,
because you think you got an AI that's capable of doing all this shit, like I just said with the movies, where they can put the dialogue in like that. They can do that. They can put the script on for chat support or phone support.
and see, that's what
Customer service.
And that's why I keep
Phone
that's why
customer
I keep
service.
preaching to everybody.
When they
Hey,
be
man,
gone.
money management. I'm not great at it. I'm not lying. I'm not great at it, but I understand the basis, and it's like, if you don't understand how to manage the money you got and get your money to work for yourself, when it does happen, you're gonna be in a worse off situation because it's really, and that's where I'm gonna have my bullets.
I'm telling you, man.
Done, man.
You think about this.
Bullets. Just start buying bullets.
Learn how to
You know how we be sitting there.
buy magazines too, because if you ain't got but one magazine and a lot of bullets, that's worthless.
Then you can sell that. I mean, well, if you got the bullets, if you buy enough bullets, guess what? I got a store.
But see, that's the thing. Like,
Then again, it might come kill you.
it's weird because we be championing when we can get something that's like everything becomes so easy, accessible. They be like, now, even for instance, just or example, at fast food, you ain't gotta talk to nobody. You can go in there on that screen, pick out what you want on what you want made,
And they still mess it up. But go ahead.
but this is what I'm saying. Like, it's the progression. Just like you saying, you can see jobs getting taken away each and every day. That's that progress. Like, and we champion it because that's technology is
and
not human.
this is the part that pissed me off right here. Like the first jobs, like let's say they taking the fast food jobs. Y'all niggas didn't want the fast food jobs anyway.
No, it really did.
Like, well, so what you complaining for? You didn't want that job?
The first ones is gonna be. I don't think it's full. I think production gonna be fully automated. They way
It's gonna
ahead of
be
everybody
truck
else.
drivers,
Yeah.
Uber drivers, mailmen.
If they
That's gonna
keep
be
letting
drones.
Elon Musk figure out how to make these damn cars to drive themselves, we fucked up.
Yeah,
Right.
the transportation type shit. That'll be.
Drive. Fuck that. I don't
No, I'm just saying the people who work in transportation and shit, they ain't gonna have no job.
Yeah, like bus drivers.
They gonna still want somebody to drive because that damn shit ain't gonna work all the time. So they gonna have about 5 people in probably different areas. Hey, well, look, we don't want you to drive.
I love the mindset of automated transportation. That's perfect.
It is perfect, but I'm just
That's
saying.
exactly how it's gonna
You
look.
know, they're gonna still want some people to be able to drive because they're.
But that's who caused all the accidents. Just think about
No,
it.
what I'm saying is, when there's something that's automated that's not gonna work, how you still gonna run this route? If that bus is being worked on, you still gonna need somebody to drive for it. You see what I'm saying? So that might be where it will come in handy for you to have a couple people still be able to drive while you working on that. You know what I mean? Because then that means that bus or whatever that car is for that route.
That's how it's gonna be because they did the same thing at Lowe's.
I'm
They
saying
cleared
so.
out all the registers
Yep.
and everything is self checkout except for 2.
So you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying if those 2 self checkouts are being worked on by, you still at least got 2 people to can ring you up.
You know
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
like going in Sam's?
Huh?
You know why I like shopping
You
in
can scan
Sam's?
and go.
You got scan and F and go.
But you still got some people that can run the register because if those scan and goes don't work, what are you gonna do?
Scan and go always work. It's just people don't know how to use their damn phone.
But I'm just saying.
No.
Some people might not be
Can
able
it
to.
go work, but it don't work for theft because them niggas be stealing like a motherfucker when they got to ring their own shit up. Don't act like they don't. I said you
Theft is
do.
like, oh hell yeah.
I'm just saying.
When self checkout first started in college, oh yeah.
Oh, I got
Yes,
these 5
sir.
packs of noodles and noodles. I'm finna pay for 1.
He take 2 up, stack them up.
This shit, I'm
Like, I mean, look,
with this motherfucker.
theft is always gonna be theft
These
is
niggas
always gonna happen. You know, it's
always a way
it's
around
gonna
it.
always. I mean, the only way that when you
I
want to
think
steal
once
something,
they
you gonna
figure out how
steal.
to control that more, that's gonna even take those 2 registers they got. It's gonna take them away. I think that keeps it there.
My thing is,
that.
for me, it's easy. Well, I like to think it is, but you put a weight on the buggy. It's a weighted buggy. You got weights on the thing, so when you scan it, the weight on the buggy has a scale on it. It was like it needs to match up with it exactly. If it don't, guess what? It ain't gonna let you ring out.
Right, your buggy,
for me, I would think
weigh
it would be-
150 pounds. You just scanned 32 pounds worth of shit.
You would think it would be a simple fix, but hey,
But see though, then you gotta look at it. Like you said, we need that Jarvis aspect to understand because your buggy, they weigh your buggy. But what if you got a baby in there? You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, nobody gonna figure out how to trick this.
you gotta no.
They gonna have
That's
to
what I'm
check
saying.
that.
Like that Jarvis aspect will come in handy to. Oh well, I know that's a child.
That's
Or,
right.
you don't even have to do that. Like you enter the starting weight of your buggy, like in the app. If you put a baby in the seat, boop boop, starting weight 32, and then it's gonna calculate for that. I was like, let me put me in a little product. I promise you, I will have some efficient. Like, hey, nope, you ain't getting over me. Nope. You just gonna have to steal it, and that's gonna steal.
But that's why I say you put that Jarvis aspect into it
would
because
be great.
you then gonna say, well, your child and her buggy, her car seat, whoever is 32 pounds.
heat.
But at the same time, what if it's like 33 pounds? So now you done got over on that.
You can still do it. Because I'm like, everybody gonna like he
they
was
can lie,
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like,
gonna find a way. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If
That's
they-
human
if they-
ingenuity. We gonna find a way to cheat some shit. That's just what we do.
And you gonna be sitting right in my office. Hey, you're not smarter than this AI.
I watched on Indiana Jones weight distribution, man. You could put something there. You gonna need cameras and everything.
And by the time you do all of that, guess what, sir? What are you doing? Like what are you
Shit,
doing?
me.
Like what? Give
me that pack
We
of
see you
water.
on the camera, sir. We
Right.
see you. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna have
Like you spent 15 minutes trying to
gotta have
calibrate you
this
goddamn
bucket.
buggy.
I'm
You done
telling you.
spent 30 minutes trying to rig this bucket and you still ain't get out my store,
You ain't
sir.
even shopping.
Get out. Get out my store.
You just walking around looking at stuff.
I figured you did
Hey, it was a good day of R&D.
They
That's all.
are people that can figure scammers going out there. Scammers is like roaches. They don't always be around.
I mean, that's why they hire all the scammers for the technology. Be like, hey, you're
How'd
smart.
you do that?
How did you do that?
Now you're
Yep, so
damn
now I
dude.
want you to tell me so I can fix it. So
Hey,
then
Mom.
therefore we can take your
Just like
ass
the
to jail.
niggas that crashed the whole Sony PlayStation network. You don't play video games and you don't even know about it. One Christmas, these niggas came out. Nigga, all these kids that got happy they ain't got the damn PlayStation
hilarious.
4. They crashed the whole motherfucking system down. And
And
it
they
was
did it
all
with
because
Xbox?
of that damn movie with Franco in it, where they went to China. It was Chinese niggas that did the shit too. Crashed the whole motherfucking system. You couldn't use it the whole Christmas.
They did that on the Xbox like that too. Somebody,
Yeah.
y'all pissed me off. You know what? You can't get on Xbox Live. What? And you paid for it. I can't get on.
So then, our subscriptions, shit.
Don't chill with your family like you supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I can chill with them all day long, but fuck all that. I want to play my video games.
We
Shit,
was
this is
mad
my
as shit. I
time.
was in that nigga. Ain't nothing to do.
Good times.
Man, it's scammers. Scammers is everywhere.
That's crazy as fuck.
Man.
No, would you scam if you knew how to scam?
I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, because
That's like would you
might
rob
look-
a bank if you knew you would get away with it? Yes.
I mean, but damn, it's just
You
as
wouldn't rob a bank.
It's not robbing a bank if I can get away with it.
No, I just borrowed the money. I'm gonna dedicate it back. I'm gonna put it right back because they're gonna hate.
You gonna steal
I'm about to spend it.
I will own the bank account.
That's why I said I'm gonna end up
about
getting
to
it right
spend
back.
it. It's gonna be right back in the bank.
Exactly.
Somebody
about
about
this
to
bank, but it's going back in the bank.
I feel like motherfuckers just put as much work like in the scamming as they do just getting a fucking job. It's high risk,
Yeah.
high reward. That's really the end of it. That's
Are we really mad at them? Let's be honest. They created their own business. They business. That's their business.
They just ain't got a business to actually progress
always
in.
ask
But
I mean, the
myself.
business is having like, hey,
this is what you
I
do.
ain't gonna lie. I ask myself I be asking myself dilemma shit. Be like, nah, nigga, if I ever, what's the amount of money that I would return if I found the land on the ground? I'd say
none.
no. If you seen the person drop it, but they ain't even know.
Yeah. I'm
So
giving
if you
it.
seen the person drop $100 bill on the ground, they just kept walking.
I'm trying. Hey.
Oh, so depending on the amount, the haze gets softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what? 100,000.
You know, I gave it effort. It wasn't my best. I will.
Yeah. You can't say I didn't
Nah,
try.
I mean, that's the
I ain't
thing.
gonna lie.
Like, it's
It'll
certain
be-
amount of like some of it is done because it's certain amounts of money that people ain't gonna know they missing. Like that's there for a reason.
That's a blessing.
Like it's not that. That's
Nigga be
okay.
like,
That's there for a reason.
right.
They know they missing this money.
Right. You done found a whole, like, let's say it's a paper. I don't give a fuck what kind of bag it is. But you go through it and it look like it's about 100,000 this motherfucker. That shit is missing on purpose. That shit sitting right there. Somebody know that shit gone. Somebody seeing you picking that shit up.
Yeah, I was like, it got something in it.
Something going the fuck on.
So it's probably why. I'm gonna pick it up, but it's probably why.
I'm probably not gonna pick that shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
hey, you wouldn't pick it up.
Look, I done seen stacks of hundreds.
I don't even care. I don't know. If I seen it,
I mean, that's what.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. You ain't never had that kind of money in your hand at one time in your life. If you just going about your day and you see that shit in a bag,
is this illegal money? Because usually if it's illegal money, they coming back for this shit.
You just
even if it ain't,
you better have a plan right then and there. I was like, all right. So
what would be your plan?
I got to get out of the country. That's it. I mean, that's the only way
going straight. You ain't going to pack no clothes.
No. Why? I got all of this. I don't need nothing.
I don't need a damn thing.
Hey, show shit though, because I can buy all the shit all over again.
Buy everything I need.
Hell, that I
Gotta
can
get
buy
out
it where
the
it costs a whole lot more from what I had.
Am I ready to disappear out this world?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Because
I'm out of here.
I can't call nobody.
So you find a brown paper bag, $100,000.
I'm out.
That ain't enough.
Well, I'm saying I ain't gonna leave. Then hell, why am I gonna leave? Damn, you ain't gonna know I'm gonna have this money because I ain't finna flaunt it yet. I ain't stupid because damn, as long as they got no trace on it, you don't know the fucking money yet.
That part.
I'm not
That's it.
like
If I found $100,000 out here, I ain't finna tell no motherfucking body. As long as they got no trace on it, how you don't
I'm
know
gonna give
what
them time. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Somebody come knocking at my door. Hey, this yours. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you wasn't gonna say nope.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but if somebody came for it, I'm gonna give it back to
How
you.
long would you have waited before you spit?
2 weeks. I give it 2 weeks. It's like you won the lottery. Give you the 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I give you the 2 weeks. But now if I need to spend some money, I had to put it back. But I'm just saying I give you the 2 weeks.
The question is how dumb you gonna be with your job. I quit.
No. Like I told people, if I was to win the lottery right now, and it was $750 million, whatever.
You still work?
I work till I gonna get my 2 weeks. This is what y'all gonna know. Don't piss me off.
You gonna notice
piss me
I ain't
off,
there in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be gone. So I'm saying I give you 2 weeks. I work 2 weeks, but if you piss me off,
they ain't gonna do they tell you fired and give you 2 weeks?
no,
Exactly.
But I'm saying that's just me. I'm gonna work 2 weeks.
Well, when you gonna get you a little
I
small
don't give a fuck.
job?
I ain't gonna do shit anyway.
No. I mean, I would
want to put some money into some stocks and business, and then the rest of it, I'm traveling. I travel. Just go travel. Shit, you ain't got nothing else to do. You done quit your job.
I'm gonna work because I'm gonna work for me. I'm gonna do.
But
what
see,
I
this is
want.
the bad thing about I'm gonna just travel. So, like, you probably gonna have to travel by yourself because it ain't like unless you gonna pay for me to quit my job.
True.
Everybody got bruh. I gotta work.
Well, I'm saying he
I can't
said
go
like
with
him
you.
and his lady. Though,
Right.
you know.
I mean, she gonna have to quit too. You ready for her to quit her job?
Yeah, if I got to make that much, if I get that much, she can quit.
You gotta work.
No, we see. This is how we gonna do it. We gonna start
think
our own
about it,
shit.
man. You gotta think about it.
Why?
You gotta think about it. Like, okay,
Why she got to
has
work
this-
if you don't?
Look, how has this relationship really been up to the point where I found this money? Do I see us being married? Are we married? No. You need to keep your job because we don't work out.
If you married to them, they can quit. Now, Mark, come on, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, because
If they want to, you ain't telling them they have to.
It just depends on their mindset.
question
and
is,
yours
are
too,
you
'cause
really gonna tell them you found the money? That's the question. Would you?
Man, where you get all this money from? Oh,
Would you disclose?
Because you got you got two people with a big money mindset.
So you wouldn't tell your girl?
Not just one.
How would you hide the money from your girl?
And they,
that's why I said I keep
I'm
going to
broke
work.
anyway.
I keep going to work.
I was like,
Nigga, I'm living like I'm a ramen noodle diet. It's still same nigga.
I was like,
every
you don't
day.
find it.
Well,
we
what you
going
gonna do when she say you quit your job? Well, you be like, well,
I'm starting my own business.
How you gonna do that with
I ain't
money?
doing that.
I'm gonna start a money management business. I'm gonna see how long I can manage this money that I
Before you find
you just said that money that she got. Well, where you get that money from? I found it. Oh, well, can I find some
I'm
money?
managing money. Like this is my job now. I'm managing this money.
But whose money is it?
It don't matter.
It does
don't
matter,
matter. No,
man,
it
because
don't.
I need to know. Is it
Are
yours?
the bills paid?
But so it's your money then.
No. Are the bills paid?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
get paid every
But
every week.
What are you doing to get paid?
Managing money.
What money are you managing? Because I don't see you go nowhere. You always at home.
It's on the computer.
Okay. Then you know how to, let me see.
It's a private bank account.
I can't. How's it private?
I can't. I mean, because it's in a Swiss bank account.
Why is it in a Swiss bank account? You
Because
have
I'm
like
a management man.
Yeah, he
My
managing
client
somebody
has a lot of
else's
money.
Confidentiality clause.
Yeah, it's confidential. I can't do it.
but I'm confidentially your woman. You can show me anything.
Okay, I
cannot.
Confidentially get out this relationship.
I know that's right.
Like, why are you asking
Oh,
me
you
all
gonna
these
break up with me
questions?
just because I want to see what you do? Yes, sir.
No,
Tommy
you
ain't
want to
had
break
no job on Martin. Ain't nobody complain.
Tommy had a job, but he ain't had no job. Like, man, he ain't got no job, man.
Hey, you want to know some funny ass shit? I seen a meme that explained what the fuck Tommy was doing. He was the drug dealer on Class Act. That was the job. That was the job that he was hiding from everybody.
And on Harlem Nights, he was working for.
Arsenio Hall brother.
Yeah, so that was what he was hiding from everybody. He couldn't tell him what his job was.
I'ma kill you quick.
Stop shooting that little shit.
Well, since we talking about that, I know this is our subject. Well, before we
been
go,
off subject.
listen. Yeah, y'all brought up Harlem Nights. So how y'all feel about the remake House Party?
I ain't
I
seen
want
it.
to see it.
I ain't seen
You
it.
ain't seen it?
I
just
feel
saw
like
the
it
trailer.
looked like it had potential, man. Mm-hmm. Until LeBron showed up, but
But LeBron was already in it. He just they on a hologram. That's all he was. I ain't know he was actually in the movie. I just seen the hologram part. Of it.
Yeah, he did. He the
He the producer of it, but I'm just saying. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think some of them old movies. What y'all think about Will Smith and Martin coming back for?
oh, and I'm ready
Bad
for that.
boy.
I'm ready
Yeah.
for that. I'm
have
ready
y'all not seen Martin lately?
Don't do my boy like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, he looked rough in the last one though. Like he was stiff as
Like,
shit. 'Cause you can
I'm
tell
all
his
for
back
it as a
was.
fan, yes, but I was like,
But I'm saying
hey,
when I seen
what are
the
y'all
little,
gonna be doing? Martin can't run around.
he ain't got to necessarily run around. I know that from what they was talking about before, that new little squad that they
Yeah,
whatever,
they're gonna be the captain.
they gonna be pretty much like
Calling
in the
the shots.
forefront. But Martin and Will gonna be, because they were talking about making a spinoff with them using the people
That would be dope. I thought it was like if they
And
they
bring
like
his
the
son
captain,
back.
yeah.
Dang,
that was something that they
I'll
was
be
talking
honest with
about.
y'all.
But I don't know
I ain't even never seen no.
which one.
The last one.
Bad
You ain't
Boys
seen
for
Bad
Life.
Boy for Life? It's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to watch it then.
I mean, it was good because the story that they did was really good.
Because they showed what Will did before him and Martin became a duo.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of how it tied everything in. And then the only thing I didn't like, I mean, Michael Bay didn't have no hand in it, so it wasn't wasn't as
without
big.
action.
Yeah, they still had Jerry Bruckheimer in with it, but Michael Bay, shit blow the fuck up.
Blow up.
He blew up a lot
Well,
of shit.
he blew up at the end when damn Dominic about damn blew everybody up and killed Will, and and the mama ended up falling in the fire.
Yeah, but Michael Bay explosion
I
be
know
different.
Transformers explosion.
Yeah, them shits be just different.
Hey, so what you think about that though? The Transformer movie though that's finna come back out.
Looks dope.
That shit look hard as hell.
Good.
This summer finna be lit with movies.
I don't know the new Fast and Furious. It look okay.
But I'm
Shit.
saying,
I fuck with
I
that.
want to really see like how they
go
gonna
too far.
how they play it out though, because Jason Momoa, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, I don't like it.
daggone whoever he killed 3-4 movies ago, that was supposed to be like his people, whatever. I'm saying,
Yeah, I want to see how they gonna tie it up.
Yeah, that's all I see how they gonna play it out, because damn, what's the name meets old girl in jail, like, so I want to see how that's gonna play out too though. So what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You see? I'll read the Cliff Notes.
My last movie I want to ask y'all about. See, because when I'm on my break, I ain't been doing nothing but chilling with my girl, watching movies and shit. What about You People?
I loved it.
I ain't
Like that.
got
I
Netflix,
loved
so I don't know.
I thought it was pretty. It
It
was.
looked like it would
Eddie
be dope.
Murphy?
The Eddie Murphy joint.
It
I
was.
started watching it, but
I really enjoyed it. Like, it was hilarious. Like, I'm a fan of the I keep forgetting
Seth
his, not Seth Rogen, the little fat dude. What's his name?
That's Seth.
No, that
Nah, it's Noah or something.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, not Seth Rogen.
I mean,
No,
since Superbad.
Jonah,
I'm a fan.
Jonah.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Been a big fan of his, and I thought it was hilarious.
now what was
Hey,
fucked up to me though, there go how he tatted up for real, all that shit. I'm like, damn, that ain't the normal Jonah.
I mean,
Hill.
that it played a good, like, it tells a good story. I thought it did a great job at
I was laughing.
outlining everything.
I was laughing. You know, I
rolling.
was laughing, and some people got turned off. But I'm like, just like, first of all, Lon London, he's still that.
And that's why I
He
sent
still
that text.
He was
I was like,
still that.
y'all really think Lauren London got toxic tendencies? Because I still give it a shot.
She probably do
But-
and don't. You know what I mean? Every woman has a toxic tendency
Well,
somewhere.
funny was when she had go with
The funny
the
part to me
mama
when I first watched it.
the mama, Jonah Hill mama, boy, she had me dying, boy. She kept trying. When she went over
Nah,
there
that
with
scene
them
when they
black
was-
girls.
And snatched that wig.
Snatched that wig off.
Nah, when they was when him and Eddie Murphy was in the car, what's the name of this song they were playing? Niggas in Paris. He was like,
Oh, hell.
someone in Paris. Something in Paris. I don't know, like it's
That's funny as shit.
He took Jonah Hill to a damn, what was it, Crip?
Yep.
He took him to the
Crip
Crip
barbershop with
Oh,
He had the
man.
wrong
Yeah.
color on.
Oh, man. That's wild.
Man.
It looked like it was going to be dope as shit. So,
I enjoyed it, man. I don't think it's for everybody, but
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, if you go into it with an open mind, I think
You know
you'll
what it
enjoy
is? It's a rom-com.
no, I got
And you
that.
know, rom-coms is like over-the-top slapstick comedy. They used to say Eddie, like, because Eddie is basically a fucking militant Muslim. Like, over the top.
They did a great job with it
And
because
what's
that
his name?
motherfucker old as hell.
His name Akbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name Akbar. And it's just over the top. And I done heard people be like, come on, man, it's kind of... I was like, y'all, learn... I don't know what it is, but learn to enjoy stuff. Like, everything ain't got to be political. Everything ain't got to be racy.
A debate.
It's just comedy.
I'm just saying how he
Because you know what
proposed.
been going on?
How
They
he
go
proposed,
debate.
though. That's as far as I got to the proposal.
shit.
That was as far as I got to the proposal in that movie.
You didn't... That's far?
Because I'm saying she was like, "Oh, you was with my father," and he was like, "Well, I'm trying to blah blah blah," and he was like, "I want to propose." Oh yeah, you can go ahead and propose. Like, hot damn, wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, she gonna hop on his
I
ass.
was
Cause
like, oh, she was ready.
you see when the black boyfriend, that nigga...
I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see that part. I just see the proposal.
Hey,
I
you had to
wasn't
see that was at the beginning.
But-
Remember when she caught the black boyfriend trying, her daddy was feeding him lines to get
Yeah.
it to her.
Oh no, see, I didn't see. I was taking a shower. I seen
Oh,
like how
okay.
they met, where damn she an Uber driver or whatever, and he get to talking to her, and then they. But after that, like I just turned it on because I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and then I ain't really like it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a shower. Started taking a shower, come back. That's when he was doing with Eddie Murphy trying to propose, and he didn't know where he was gonna say this, that, this, and third. And he telling her because she was hot, boy. She was ready to hop on his ass.
Damn.
Yeah, it had some very funny.
I had to. I
I
had to
mean,
go back
it was
and watch
like funny, like probably real moments that happened. That's the thing. Like it's
Think about it.
That's what it looked like, too. That's
I ain't never had to deal with. Well, yeah, I did.
I mean,
My
imagine
ex-wife
dealing with a
was-
white girl. Like, if I talk to a white chick, she would be your daddy don't like me type white chick.
Yeah.
It ain't even gotta be like.
It ain't gonna be one that sound black.
She was.
Yeah.
She
It's
was
gonna be
Asian.
Blonde.
So she would have like when I bought her to meet the family and shit. It was like we
It's
we
different.
who we are. It is because she
different.
because my grandma, not Grandma Burt, but my grandma, my mama Lou Jean, she was like, she met her and everything. She didn't ask her that. She just my mom came to me and said, "What kind of stuff do they eat for Thanksgiving?" I said, "Ah, shit."
That's a valid question.
I said, "My mom, that's normal. They eat the same shit we do."
I think when you do that stuff, like it's more of you like, oh shit, what they gonna say?
That's what I was like, because they're older. They
Yeah,
don't
you was
know.
Yeah.
I try to throw out. I was like, look, really don't know what we walking into. So
Hey, you
do
ever
not-
bought another race? Ray, your mama? What about you, Chris?
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of them things. It's like,
You gonna meet her people before?
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is
Yeah.
like I'm into like Latin chicks, like, and I was like, man,
I'm gonna be honest.
better
I'm
learn.
with Tyrell. See, Tyrell here, he'll tell you. It's different, too.
hey, but I'm just saying though that
Because you got to meet their people, their customs and cultures is
Yeah.
different than ours. And it's... Ron, you ever bring another race around your mama now?
Nope. Because hell, they were already done damn did the stereotype. Oh, you gonna marry you a white girl? No, fuck, I ain't. The fuck?
I was that
I'm saying,
too.
but hell,
I was
at the
that
school
too.
that I went to, hell,
I ain't had
all
no
the black girls
choice.
that I liked, help them, I couldn't talk to them. Why? Because they were related to me, or I found out at the end of the day they related to me. So hell, I couldn't talk to no black girls, so I had to talk to black girls from other schools, other little counties, all that shit. So no.
Yeah,
And then
it's a different.
And it'd
I
be
started
predominantly
talking to
white
other-
in this area anyway, so it's like it ain't that many black folks
That's
anyway.
what your mama do.
You
When
know
the
what I'm
first time you
saying?
buy a white girl around.
Like I said, it wasn't. It's just like whatever.
Don't you hurt my son? Don't you hurt
Yeah.
my baby? That's about it.
I don't think
Give
some
a
black
damn.
parents be like,
Oh well,
don't bring nothing on.
They was cool with the one white woman that I did date for about 2 years. They were cool with her. They loved her, but all her kids were black, so therefore that's all she knew was black people.
They ain't want no. They just, my folks just
my
don't want me
thing
to bring
is-
no whack ass motherfuckers to
Yeah,
the house. You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
big. Like my thing is, you love who you love. It is what it is. I mean,
Just don't bring no. Just don't bring nobody up here
It's
just
all
trying to
about
do
a
some stupid
respect
shit.
thing for me. It's like as long as it ain't no disrespect going on, it's gonna be a little different because it's not normal, you know. But
Right.
I just don't. You know, you think about it, you was like, oh yeah, I could smash. But when you actually think about, can I go
see
through
myself with
this
this,
life like I really want to?
mean, you
Is it
can.
gonna be that?
I mean, it's,
I just wouldn't imagine it
Yeah.
that way. You know
it's
what I'm
a
saying?
preference.
Like,
I think with me, I just look at it like shit. I ain't cutting out none of my blessings. You know, if God bless me with whoever it is, that's who He bless you with. But I don't do it. I mean, I went through it like Ron said and Chris said. Growing up around here, shit. I remember my elementary school. Hell, I wouldn't date nobody then because shit, wasn't nobody there but white people. I was like 2 black people in the whole fucking school.
You know what throws me the fuck off?
What?
It's 2023, and still to this day, I hear white folks saying that their parents and their grandparents are more accepting of them either coming out as gay or bringing home somebody else of the same sex than they would be accepting of them bringing home a black person.
I'm gonna be honest. You know, it's not the popular opinion, but I respect it, man. It's like
No, I mean, and I get it because,
it's-
and I hear that from both sides. But to hear people say that still in because I heard that shit a lot growing up. I'm like, my parents don't want me fucking with no black folk.
But they,
you know what I'm
they don't
saying?
care if it's another girl or if it's another dude. Type
Right.
I mean, because if I was a betting man and I had to put my money down on something, I think we are going to run into another segregation type deal where it's going to be a split. So I think it's.
I think the opposite. I think not in a good or bad way. I just think it's the progression of things. That line of
But nothing's really
black
progressed.
or white. I'm just talking about on this. I'm not talking about his rights and shit.
I got you.
But this is what scared. This is why it scared people of not our color. Our color is the predominant color. So as we begin to intermingle, now they don't see people that look like them. It scares them and don't scare us. It does not scare me. But it's like they seeing little brown babies walking around here. I done heard this. You say you want Latinos. I done heard this. They just as bad as white folk sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure,
They be
for
like,
sure.
Ooh, that's my little brown baby. That's my little. I done heard this.
Yeah.
Like that's my little brown baby, huh? That's your granddaughter. That's your niece. Why it gotta be called a little brown baby?
Man,
Why you got you? It's a thing. Like I think
Because if
the
they
race-
go back and look at their grandma and great grandma and the motherfuckers look like us.
Yeah.
Well, so you know, it's sad to say, it's this big bright thing called the sun in the sky. True. So getting hotter.
If you don't
You
use
like the tan.
sunscreen, you
Yeah.
gonna get a little darker.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
but it's
man.
true. Like that's why when I watched that movie, I was like, I didn't have to go through that kind of shit.
I think
But it was hilarious.
clever. Yeah, it was clever.
But y'all, that's comedy. Comedy fucks around in the dark areas and that's what make it funny when you can find funny in darkness.
But then that also makes it good too, though, because then
it's-
it lets people actually see, like, stop looking to all that negative bullshit.
Yeah.
If I'm happy, be happy for me. Period. Fucking point blank.
Yeah.
It ain't about what you think or what you want. This is my life. Let me live it. But a lot of people want to live out your life because they didn't get to do the things that they want to do.
You know, it's just. I guess it sounds crazy, but me being a sports fan, I kind of look at a lot of things like based on sports. You know, it's like you just riding for your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want you on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just riding for your team.
And I
can't get it.
You know,
I
it's
get
like,
it,
hey,
100%.
I get it.
you a
I
fan,
I
you know?
tell people, I don't got to do what you do. You don't got to do what I do. Look, long as you happy.
if you won't put yourself in that situation, hey, go play.
I mean, that's why I don't know. Look, it's just fun. Like, them kind of situations, bro.
Hey, man.
I be wondering sometimes, like, how like, I was nervous when I bought her around, but yeah, I mean, she was part black too, but I mean, but you know how older black folk is.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, Eddie Murphy just
So you just come up here to get our food and our black women?
He took them to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
"Dang, bro, you just gonna take your black people Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?"
I mean, it's that like, and that's the thing. Like, it really just depends on how you actually watch movies, man. Like, cause it's a lot of little jewels in there. You
And
like,
then, hey,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
when the mama and Jonah walked back in the room and the daddy was in there singing John Legend.
Yes. Oh, that time was
That's crazy.
And my man was like, "What in the hell just happened?"
That's
like,
crazy.
Like that. I'm like, it's worth it, man. Like, it's worth the watch. I was like, I saw some people
But see,
knocking
that
it,
type
and it's like,
of action is like how I like to live life. Motherfuckers don't even like people so uptight and shit. Like, they can't handle that shit. That's why
Like,
I don't
that's
talk
just
like a motherfucker can't handle this shit that I be saying, man.
like,
It's
'cause I like to speak my mind, and I was like, look, I will go into it and be like, anything that come out my mouth, I am not the person that is trying to offend anybody. So if you taking every word that I say to heart, you probably ain't gonna want to be around me because I'm not. I really don't have a filter. Whatever come out, that's the only way I know how to say it. So I hope you don't take it just that same way. I ain't saying I'm right for saying it this way. Not saying that. I'm just saying like, hey, I don't mean it in the way that you. I'm hurt. Okay, well, you sensitive, and I'm probably gonna say that. I was like, well, you probably too sensitive to be around me.
Yeah, you got some issues
I'm
you need to work out.
And I can take the jabs too, but I can also understand when you take it out of context. I'll be like, okay, now you attacking, you attacking something different.
specific. Yeah.
You're like,
One night should have had a bigger role in that movie too. Mike Epps.
Oh, when he got
scene. Oh,
But see, I seen something he posted on his Instagram
was
talking
funny.
about that was something that he always wanted to do was work with Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
Like
he
that.
lived it up too. Cause that nigga, everything he wasn't in that many. He was just fucking funny. I was like,
Yeah.
That's
like,
what's up.
yeah, I mean, and what they call it was like more improv type comedy. So it was like,
And that's his
MO right there.
Yeah, that's his wheelhouse right there. That's his lane. Like, he could damn. Because a lot of his rehearsal for next Friday was improv. Like, he just came in and just started doing his thing.
like,
crazy.
like I can't
That nigga
you expect me to
stupid.
keep a straight face.
That nigga so
I don't
stupid.
know how they do that in comedies, man, when they be cutting the movies. Because it's like, niggas, y'all can sit there and not laugh at some of this shit y'all saying.
Oh, it takes when you see the outtakes, you was like, okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Y'all can just laugh through that whole scene.
Shit, my favorite damn, cause even just on that point when I know this I've said it, but when Martin did the damn dog scene, and you seen it in the show where Tommy just couldn't hold it.
And then Tommy just turned his hand like this. And then
Or that episode of I don't know if
Jamie
y'all.
Foxx when Cooper it was one where Mark Curry
Yes.
Yeah. When
That one. When they was doing the driving school.
Yes. God damn. When he ran around that desk and fell, it was like, oh
He
shit.
said, "What the fuck is?" And he came around that corner. He fucking his ass. That is not correct, sir. like the little bitch in the back. She was like this.
Yeah. It was like, oh my
Like
God.
them niggas about lost it.
Don't let him break your beats.
No, sir. No, sir. He stayed on Braxton's ass. That was my
Boy.
damn show. Well, I know you, boy. What the fuck's your name? Fucking Bird, Dookie Bird. Heart the brick, sir.
Hey, that thing no funny.
Oh man. Well, man, look, appreciate y'all checking us out. We back for season number 4. Make sure you check us out on all the platforms, and whenever you're ready, let me know so you can slide through. Yeah. Peace.